Hello and welcome to Tabletalkers. We're back, bitches.
Why do you sound so sad?
What the fuck is my thing said? Oh, it's the Disillusion of Magic with the what the fuck? We're not reclaimers.
Liberators.
Liberators. That's what we are. Yeah. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Yeehaw.
Fucking the only one that got it right was Thaddeus. God damn it! My least favorite student is the one who only got it right.
I got two.
Shit!
Regulators.
I literally said, "Say hi, guys," and you all said other things.
Hey, for the record, y'all basically is hi guys.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, trying to think if I remember. When we last left off, we had left where we were. Yeah, I don't remember. Arik? I'm sorry. I know you're not feeling well, but I don't remember.
After traveling northward, we came upon a town that I was able to get into contact with an inquisitorial representative with. I handed over the bone book and the weird read-by-night elven book. They said that they wanted the bone book and then they could probably do without the elven book, so I ended up giving that back to Dev. And then we took upon a bounty because there was a couple mysterious new caves appearing off to the one direction, I can't remember which. And upon reaching the entrance, the spirits that be above immediately went, looks troggy. And then we stepped in and James immediately said it smelled bad. So it looks troggy. They're new caves that weren't there before, and there was some sort of like weird out-of-placeness to them. But we were going over there to look at that and try and investigate and see what was going on, because, you know, money. Yar.
Yar, fiddle-dee-dee. Thank you, Arik. What you want? What do you want?
As a reward.
Yeah.
You can always give them more magic.
No.
You could.
No.
Well, right
He
now
doesn't
I
need
would
more.
deeply desire a container of NyQuil.
I have one.
I can give you one.
It's only like an
All I
hour
need is
drive
an
to get
address,
there.
and I can have it there.
It's only like an hour drive from me, Arik.
Because whenever I started to get sick, I went, man, I don't want the thing that'll make me drowsy. So I grabbed Dayquil. And then I came into the issue of, man,
I want to sleep.
I would like to be able to sleep.
That's why I get that combo pack. Day and night.
That's an extra like $12 though, man. And
I mean, that's right.
I'm basically playing live-in nurse, but I'm not getting paid for it, even though they could have been paying me for it.
Could have and should have totally been paying you for it.
But, you know, whatever.
Anyway.
Not gonna get into that right now.
No, that's not a good idea. What was I saying? Oh yeah. What do you want?
Bottle of fucking NyQuil.
Dude, does your character want a bottle of NyQuil? Is that what's gonna help you right now?
You asked what I wanted.
Right. For the
Yeah,
game, my good sir, what would you like?
Quadruple barrel crossbow, because it'll be funny.
Solid.
I cannot just bring down from the heavens a quadruple-barreled crossbow.
Stop asking what I want.
God, what?
We are going to a cave that other people have gone in.
Stop asking what I want then, and let's just move on.
Cox belly.
Give him one gold
I don't
piece.
even know how I would stat that. Like,
It'd be a shotgun, is what it would be.
No, it'd be 3 light crossbows. Let's put them together.
That's quadruple. That's not 3. That's 4.
Nah. Math was never my strong suit.
It's a duckfoot crossbow. Ooh. Yeah, man, damn it, used to get out of my brain. Go away. That's bad. Anyway,
The more
if you
cursed,
don't
the
have one,
better.
take a special inspiration that's just yours.
Yes, I'll add it to my collection.
I said if you don't have one, goddammit.
Fuck you, I'm taking it anyway.
Okay, fine.
Yes, good. These are mine. Everyone
He's
has
going
their
to
own
never
elixirs. One day I'll just decide, fuck it, now's the time, use all of them at once.
Let's use all the 10 we get per session, plus the 5 I already have. Let's go.
My.
Jesus Christ.
What's that? It's your BPEG. You don't want us to shit stomp? Too bad. They just got 15 ones in a row.
I don't ever have those. I don't do that. Oh, sorry, my eye itches. You're at the mouth of the cave. We're not.
Stinky. I think
You're
he
not-
threw up.
Yeah, you're not in the cave, but you're there, and it's bad. It's really fucking bad.
Remind me again, what was in this cave?
Where you currently are, nothing.
I don't know what's
We
about
know
it.
the exact number of everything that's in this cave.
Well, hold on. You don't get the exact number of everything. Your ability
yeah,
goes
everything.
across whatever it is your favorite things are, which are.
Not that ability. That ability is just whatever you are tracking. You know everything about it. Because you are tracking.
Uh-huh.
So, tracking whatever is in this cave due to the footsteps, we can tell there are this number of creatures of this size and how far long it's been since they passed through here.
So what he's got is, if there are any tracks, he can read them and correctly determine what was doing what. If anything, in fact, has gone in and out of the mouth.
You see a bunch of boot prints of all varying shapes and sizes. But when your ability prots off the boot prints, you don't sense anything but the 4 of you. No, correction, 5.
5?
We're also
5.
having big guy guard the cart.
Yeet.
Sorry, correction again, 6.
6?
Because I forgot big guy was out. Was over there with the carts.
Who are you counting for 6?
And I'm not sure they wear boots.
He doesn't wear boots, but it's fine. He counts as that enemy type. Well, there's 4 of you in the cave. There's the big guy outside, and then there's whatever's 100 feet below you. Wait, it's 100 feet below me.
It's a lot of feet.
So there's something 100 feet below me, surrounded
There
by
are
300
100
crocodiles.
feet below.
Well, he's just down there. You don't know what's around him.
This is information you gave us the last time.
I know. There's like 300 croco lizards, but yeah.
So there's just a guy down there.
Yeah.
I'm over in the corner throwing up.
Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Yeah. It's
I'm-
really bad. It's
I'm not paying
really
attention.
bad. It's like, how is this happening? This is not supposed to happen. You don't know a shitting thing about anatomy, but like, lizards don't do this. Things only go in, not out.
I'm just off trying to catch my. They can do whatever. I'm just gonna be over forever.
I
So
believe I
everybody else
did
doing?
something to mask my nose from this. Ugh.
I think you did some kind of prestidigitation weird thingy, yeah.
I think I like physically put a thing around me.
Oh. Well, I mean, you have that spell too, so why not?
It's not a spell, it's a piece of cloth.
I'm just saying, you can make it a spell too, because you have that.
No.
Okay. You weirdo.
As we discussed, character does not understand or know the magic. It more or less happens at my discretion, Arik, and not theirs.
Fair.
Okay, fair. So what's everybody else doing?
I imagine probably also vomiting of some variation.
Well, I think you passed your concept. I think the only one that didn't was that one.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but then he threw up and...
Exactly.
You can make another
It's
con save
gross.
if you want, because he's throwing up and his stuff is really bad too, and it's just adding to the smell. Because it's kind of acid, but it's not acid. It's just straight bile, and some of that looks like bone, like things he would have eaten. It's like, what the fuck?
doesn't know how to chew.
Something tells me I failed with this 5 I've rolled.
Yeah, no. Bleh.
Yeah. Bleh.
You catch it in your bucket hat.
I'm gonna break your rock. I'm
And he
gonna
says
break
many
your
rocks.
rock before
And she has
anybody
many
has a
rocks.
chance of.
But we all have
Ever fixing
lanterns, we all have various caving equipment.
Yeah. You went out and specifically bought all the stuff you would need to spelunk.
I believe he has a bullseye lantern specifically in case he wants to take point. Otherwise, we should all get these things lit up, get ourselves prepared, and start down.
I mean, there's only so much you can throw up, so yeah.
He just oddly continues. It starts turning into like an SCP moment.
Well, it can continue, but it stops being stomach acid and starts being blood. But we're not there at this stage.
That's good.
There's like a couple wretches and you're done. It's like, "Blah, blah," and you're good. And as is the normal, the second one's always worse than the first one.
Yep.
Anyway, continuing down the cave, because that's seemingly what everybody's going to be doing. Continuing down the cave,
Yeah.
you do adjust to the smell. Like it stings the eyes and burns the hair noses. The noses in your hair. Blech. Hair
God, my
noses?
hair noses.
The nose hairs. Christ, whatever. Anyway, it burns the nose hair, but it is something you adjust to, because you've seen a lot and done a lot at this stage. But the further down you go, the more signs of life you begin to see. And by that I mean it's just viscera everywhere. Scraps of cloth, armor pieces, whatever, like that couldn't have been eaten is down here.
Gross.
And it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse as you get deeper and deeper into this cave. As you continue on, the pathway splits. One side goes right, one side goes left. The left path seems a little bit smaller than the right path, but Viscera continues down both. What do you do?
Any insight, Div?
In my time of living in caves,
Mm-hmm.
would I recognize the signs of a cave going deeper, or life signs of a creature living up? Would I recognize any sign, essentially?
Typically, if a cave is lived in and there's multiple branching pathways, typically creatures that are living in those caves stick to one side or the other. They don't usually branch out unless they're running out of room. But seeing as both of these paths that are at this branched out point look lived in, they either ran out of room or it all leads to the same place.
Don't think it matters. So go right. Yeah, right.
Sounds good.
All going down the right path?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to ask, because some people are weird.
No, I want to split off from the group and go to the left path.
I club him into submission. We go down the right path.
Motherfucker, would it be the first time you've done that?
It wouldn't, and I'm aware of that.
I was about to say.
Someone had to say it.
I'm just saying, it's not the first fucking time in this game that you have done that. So,
Hey guys, we should go down the right path. Goes left.
what?
So, like, you think he just doesn't know his directions?
He might be dyslexic.
Left, right?
Texture directions?
Yeah.
You're supposed to tell by making a little L with your fingers.
But you can do that with
The little L doesn't matter. Which way is actually the L?
But you can do that with both hands.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, going down the right path. Again, this is the larger side of things. After a while, because you do have plenty of light and everything, you do get stopped in kind of like that cartoonish way of like one guy goes, oh shit, there's a drop, and then the next guy bumps into him and he almost falls over, and the next guy bumps into him and they almost fall over, and so on and so forth.
So long as Hurst doesn't just go, nah, and then send us all away.
But there is about a 25-foot diameter hole that you have ended up in at this stage. And when you shine even the bullseye lantern down it, the light dissipates before it reaches the bottom. And I think the bullseye lantern has a 60-foot cone of light, if I'm not mistaken, give or take. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly, but
Okay, then we need something that we can drop, and Zeke will start to look around, and then the Bengal will do a little chinkle chinkle, and then a little rock will just start glowing, because light can't. That'll work. Toss.
you wait probably a good 10-11 seconds before you hear click, click, click as it hits the ground.
Can we see anything from way up here? Or is it
You can
just
see the
good
light.
golly molly that's real far away?
You can see the light.
Well, it's shining on things. I don't know. It might.
You don't see anything it's shining on, but you can see the light besides the ground. I mean, you can see the ground.
The ground could have been different, man.
I mean, kinda? The ground's kinda different? Where you are, it's more granite than it is whatever that rock is. Because you ain't no geologist. But yeah, no, whatever that rock is looks a lot different than the rock you're standing on. But that's about it. And then your life, yes, your life gets snuffed out. No, your light gets snuffed out.
It's supposed to last an hour. So that's slightly
Mhm.
concerning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's fine, right?
I have no idea, but that's really far away, so I guess we'll go the other way.
I don't know how to do the math
Really
on
far.
dropping things and things like that. I know it's really far, but like, damn.
I think it's 10 times 12.
Say again.
That's really far. I don't want to on that.
Mike's not transmitting you very well.
I have my fan on
How
Why
dare
are you
you.
doing that for?
because I was hot and thought I could get away with it without recording.
You
Since I'm not
totally
recording.
can. You just gotta be louder than the fan.
Yeah, that's really, really far.
But yeah, that's really, really far.
Thank you, Google. If you would like to know the exact amount, it's 1,607 feet.
Really
Almost
far.
1,608 feet. Or 490 meters.
I can survive that.
A quarter of a mile?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, go for it then.
Have fun.
ahead
I
and
just
fall
didn't
back.
bring my falling legs today.
You just...
Oh.
And left them at home. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, that's rather devastating to not have your fallen legs on you.
Yeah,
Do
that
I
was
be
dumb
mean?
of me.
Do I be mean? Do I be mean? Do I?
No.
Do I? Eric, odds or evens?
What?
Eric, odds or evens? Okay, we're good. Okay. So what you guys doing?
So, you want to go back to the left path thingy?
Yeah.
Cool. That'd probably be the.
The smartest option? Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Alright. That's not right.
Well, it is now.
It is now. since we're coming from the right to go to the left, which is weird. Hey, James, we're going back down the path to go to the left path. That's now the right path.
I know. Stop making it weird. Technically, you're going straight.
Sure.
Because you turned right at a T-junction.
A naturally occurring hard T? That's insane.
Not a hard T, but it is almost a T. And who said these games are naturally occurring? They popped up overnight, bud.
Yeah. I kind of thought it was assumed that these aren't natural.
At least part of it isn't. That fucking hole is natural. By the way, at this stage, you're about 50 feet below ground. Anyway, going down that path, it does get more narrow as time goes on to where you're all going to be single file. And if any of you are taller than 7 foot, you're going to have to hunch to walk. But overarchingly, you can manage without much issue. It's just a matter of how you want your walking pace to be determined, or like not pace, but order. That's the word I was looking for. But that's something y'all can figure out later. As time progresses, it's because you have a natural cave explorer over here. The cave seems to spiral in a weird way as it goes down, but it's going down fairly quickly. Once or after a little while, it will level off. The cave will open back up to where you can basically all four of you could stand shoulder to shoulder and walk as it opens up at the bottom of the spiral. Shining a light out in front of you, you will see a man standing about 50 feet away from you. He seems to be... His back is toward you, but he seems to be holding something in his arms. Just his arms are out in front of him, and he's holding it with his head looking down to whatever it is in his arms. He doesn't seem to notice you yet.
What do y'all want to do?
How far away is he?
About 50 feet. Like I said, he's standing with his back to you, arms out in front of him, seemingly holding something. You can't see what he's holding because, again, he's facing away from you.
Any insight what he's doing down here? Does he seem relaxed?
Well, you can roll an insight, sure.
He has to roll something before I got dice.
Whose fault is that, bud?
We're a half hour in, dude.
Whose fault is that?
Entirely my
Hey,
own.
DM, can I roll something? Doesn't have dice. Shit! He said yes. Yes, I could. Oh, fuck. What do I do?
I think I know. If I... No. Insight. 22.
22. Based off of just body language, from what you can tell, you can't really 100% pinpoint it between relaxed and given up. Because, like, his shoulders are just down. Like, he's just... The only thing he's focused on is whatever the hell he's holding. Nothing else. Whatever else is there doesn't matter. So whether that's relaxed or just done or whatever, it's something therein. Or a combination. But you're not 100% sure. Because body language is weird. And you are not a people watcher.
Oh, why would I watch people?
So this
Exactly.
is just a dude in the dark with nothing else around in a cave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
He would be the 300 foot down. Yeah, you're now at the 300 foot mark where he was, because that's the only other humanoid that was in here.
Are you going to judge what a man does when he's alone in the dark in his man cave?
Yes.
Yes.
Good, you should.
That is, if anything, the perfect time to judge someone.
So, what you doing? You have your insight into this man's inner workings. I don't know what else y'all can do to gain more insightful details, but please, do tell. This is a rather large room. When you go to shine the light away from the man into hopefully a wall, you don't see anything. Just to add that bit of info.
Did he not react to the light at all?
Nope. Like I said, he is, in all intensive purposes, hard focused on whatever the hell is in his hands. Nothing else. Like, you guys were not being quiet when you came in here. You have rattling and loud ass gear on. You weren't being, like I said, you weren't being stealthy about it. You just stomped your way through this cave system into where this dude is, and he did not react in the slightest. So, no, he has not changed one bit. Even when you shine your light back on him, it's not a Freaky Fridays horror show of he immediately is facing you and is crying blood. No, go away.
I don't believe Freaky Friday was a horror movie.
I know.
Yeah, it depends if you really hate Fridays.
Friday.
Yeah,
So,
like the opposite of Garfield.
I mean, Friday is my payday, so meh.
Same, it's the best day.
Same. So, what's in his hand?
You don't know.
I mean, what I mean is, I'm walking around to go see what's in his hands.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna point a gun at the dude as he goes and walks up to him.
Okay. Perfectly reasonable. Again, this man is standing in the dark and has been for God knows how long. When you walk around, all you can see is some kind of somewhat cylindrical object. Not cylindrical. Circular. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
He has an orb.
Spherical,
that.
one could even say.
Spherical. That one. I forgot the word. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. You don't get none for that one.
Right.
It is somewhat spherical. Not perfectly spherical. It is weird.
Is it skull
shaped.
shaped?
No, it's not a skull. I would have told you it was a skull because you can see it. But it is some type of sphere-esque thing. It's not an egg. I would have said egg.
No
Or
egg.
egg-shaped. It is not an egg.
Does it reflect the light? Is it shiny, glossy?
No.
Oh.
It's none of those things. And it did not reflect light.
So it's a matte ball of some sort.
Something like that. It's about... just smaller than basketball sized.
Pretty solid ball.
Hey. Hey, what you doing?
No response.
Are you alive?
You know he's alive.
I'm still feeling the ask.
His ability says his ability specifically looks for living creatures. He knows he's alive. No response to the "Are you alive?"
You might not feel alive. In which case, that's fine.
Make a perception check. Since you walked around to this man's front, effectively separating yourself from the party again.
I pointed a gun at that man. We'll be good.
28.
28. You're
Wait,
gonna
that's the right character. Not 28.
Thaddeus.
25.
Thaddeus. My guy.
I named them the same thing.
What?
And then I covered up the name because I was working on
Hey.
So that at the end of the thing, whenever he deletes one,
He'll delete the wrong one.
I have the little tag saying, hey, you're different. But I'm covering that up with my dice roller. I am
25?
25.
This is the reason you're my least favorite student.
I just gotta keep things interesting.
With a 25, you take your focus away from this spherical object, and you take a look at the man's features. When you see his face, he has no eyes. The sockets are hollow, empty, gone. There's nothing there where there should be.
Huh.
His
Well, that's not
lips
normal.
are dry, chapped, and split, like he's not had water for a long time. And his face seems sunken, as if he hasn't had food in even longer than he hadn't had water. Emaciated is the word I'm looking for.
That's
And it-
really not normal.
anything to
And-
report from over there?
You humans need eyes, right?
Typically, yeah.
I think he lost his somewhere. I'm just looking back and forth between Zeke, my group, and this guy.
Well, then I would say you probably want to avoid looking at whatever it is he's looking at.
But he's already looked at it.
But I've already looked at it.
Well, don't do it
He looked at
again.
it first.
But it looks like a ball? Egg?
Well, don't do it again.
Round?
Literally not an egg. It literally said it's not an egg.
You said it. Not to look at it. Cause I need to describe it.
It's hard to describe when the light doesn't really catch it. And
It's
even
round.
harder to describe when Shades of Grey can only give you so much.
It's roundish ish kind of, I think.
Let's just say that doesn't really matter right now. What matters is that we assume we have some sort of a beguiling influence that's currently in the hands of a not quite skeleton, but getting there. Yeah? Beguiling to otherwise entrance to make it to where it must be looked at in some form or fashion, to draw attention to. Attention, I swear to fucking God.
I have attention, okay? So, he looks like he's still alive, almost not fully skeleton yet. Just need some water.
Well, maybe some of the magic people back at the town can save him. It doesn't
So
sound
you want to
elegant.
grab him and take us with him? I say as I'm walking towards the dude.
Don't touch him.
I freeze.
I swear to fucking.
But you just said take him back to town.
Well, yeah, but that's a goal, not a command. We could probably figure out some way to force him into some sort of a container. And then we can just drag him along. It won't be pretty, but the cave hasn't been particularly hard to navigate. And if they survive the concussion, then...
Boop.
But why not just motion towards pick him up?
Because I don't want whatever his juju's going on to leak into us.
Hey, Cletus.
You.
Make me a perception check, please.
Yes, sir.
Give me a 4.
17.
Damn it. Okay. With a 17, so you're all trying to focus on this weird dude in the middle. Like, it makes sense. Like, this dude just fucking standing here in the dark. It's fucking weird. He's just a dude. He shouldn't be here. What the fuck?
I'm in the process of figuring out if we can get a box large enough for the size of a person, and then just,
They're
like, toss the lid at him.
I mean, coffin. But
Yeah.
they're distracted. They're talking.
That was on the mind.
That guy's focused, or that girl's focused on her rock. It's weird. Why are we here? You see eyes with your light. Like, you see the shine. Like, you've been hunting. Like, the sheen of eyes behind little old Div. And they stand quite a bit taller than Div does.
Well, Div has his lantern on. Unless
Yeah, but Div is shining his lantern the other way.
Well, everybody except
have a
for... Yeah.
Mine's just a
AOE.
I know, but
You're still focusing forward, though.
Yeah. You have your light. You with your light outstretched in front of you, or you're gonna focus your light out more in front of you. So more of the light's gonna be in front of you than it is behind you, right? So you're gonna have 30 feet around that lantern. Sure. His bullseye lantern has I think 60 to 120 or some shit like that. I don't remember.
Well, if it's 120, I would have saw it anyway.
I know. Shut up.
I assume so that you said these stands
Rolled
a bit
stealth.
bigger.
Go fuck yourself.
Yes.
My
Go fuck
passive for
yourself,
16 is too low or too low.
Dude, what, Div?
Said my passive for 16 is too low to hear or see or recognize that
He
someone's
rolled
coming behind me.
17.
Uh,
Cletus rolled 17, I mean. And saw it, so I don't know.
I'm gonna take my gun and point at the eyes, and I'm gonna shoot the eyes.
Okay. We're in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Krakow.
Okay. Yeah. Make that shot.
Cletus is shooting at me.
Nope.
I knew this day would come.
It's time. End it.
I'm gonna use a great point to give myself an advantage with Deadeye shot.
Sure. Sounds good to me. You, Div, will hear a before you. Well, right at the same time as you hear the
Krakow.
cow.
Man,
You won't really hear the whistling of a bullet going by you. You'll more feel it, but same thing.
11.
11 to hit with an advantage.
Advantage with a +9 to hit. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
My boy, you miss.
I figured.
I'm sorry.
Hey, the advantage made so I didn't get a nat 1. So it's it's something.
Just be glad that I didn't look at the gunslinger sheet and say, "Hey, here's the misfire chance on all these guns, and it doesn't have to be a natural one, because fuck you."
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't like the gunslinger guns. They're weird. But anyway. Okay. You fire, loud boom, cave, miss the target. Everybody's now focused on where that target was. Eyes are not there anymore. I will say that. After the shot, they are gone. But I need everybody to make deck saves.
The fuck was that about? Eek. Deck save.
That's wrong. Somebody's gonna.
You close the other
Anyway.
characters. You don't
Oh,
need-
that wasn't the wrong character sheet. That was the right character sheet.
Mother.
It's gonna
Close
get
it.
deleted.
Close it. You don't need it. Close it.
No, I already closed
There
the
it
other
is, I
one.
guess
I
it's
just
time to
opened the
duel.
dragon sheet.
Hate you.
I did nothing wrong just now, except for confuse myself.
I hate you.
So you caused some damage to yourself. And wasted your turn.
You hate me or you hate Thaddeus?
No, him.
Tina's taking shots.
I haven't even tried to do it.
Catch
I
your
made a
flash.
joke about the eyeless man.
I didn't fucking hear your joke, number one. Number two, this man is rolling with the sheet that he shouldn't be rolling with!
I'm not rolling with that sheet. I just looked at it for once.
He
I hate
just
you.
thought he was.
Eric, what do you got?
Only-
Anyway.
Okay. Cletus?
12.
Succeed, right?
Yes. You're next, so tell me what it is.
That's a D12, not a D20.
Motherfucker,
Sam.
Div. No, they don't. They don't. They categorically do not. Div, what do you got?
24.
Okay.
Mine do. Roll
22?
spiky. No, I said mine do. 17.
Okay.
They're spiky.
17? Okay. Everybody passes as stalactites. Yes, tights. Stalactites fall from the ceiling.
No.
And land around everybody. Not big, but big enough to hurt. If they were to hit you. What are you doing now?
How freaking unstable is this place?
Apparently, very.
In case you're unaware, Div, you seem to have some sort of a large visitor, I'm guessing, as I'm slowly turning toward Cletus.
The answer is correct. Yes, I saw a pair of eyes. They looked like they could eat you in approximately 2 bites, so I felt the need to scare it away.
Well, you weren't just shooting at me.
Why would I shoot at you? If I was gonna shoot at you, I would have done it long before now, buddy.
I wouldn't know. You might not have had the opportunity before.
I've had plenty of opportunities.
The chance before.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
So, eyes?
Yeah, pair of eyes.
What type of eyes? Like my eyes? Or like your eyes?
Like just shine.
his
You have no
eyes.
idea.
I mean, my eyes don't glow in the dark last I checked.
Yes, they do.
Why the fuck do my eyes glow in the dark?
Well, if you shine light on a pair of eyes in the dark, most of them do.
If you say so, bud. Got no clue. They just glowed, dude.
Do you think it might have been these guys' eyes?
Whatever it may have been, make your way back over here.
Good point. I should go rejoin the rest of the group so I'm not by myself.
Yes.
I will be rejoining the rest of the group so I'm not by myself.
Eric, what's your passive?
Low, why do you ask?
Because I want to know what it is.
13.
Okay.
But I can see just fine.
Yes.
So, you know, stealthing in an open area ain't a fucking thing.
Yes. Okay.
I hide in the
Something
dark.
enters
It's
your
unfriendly.
vision, or enters the visual range that you have that you shouldn't have, but you don't know why, but you have it. But anyway, something enters that visual range and is just following Div with its head movement.
Can I make out what the frick it is?
I mean, you see everything in perfect thing, so yeah, it's best you could tell, a croco lizard.
How much distance is between it and Div?
It's about 40 feet away from Div and at the edge of your range. Give or take. Like maybe 35.
Alright.
Because we have to do everything in fives.
Well, I mean, I don't like it, but I can see it, and I don't know what's up with Cletus. So, I'm just going to reflexively...
It has a bullseye lantern, so it's not shining in that area.
It's fine. Maybe it's only shootable in the darkness. But I'm just going to reflexively hold up the hand crossbow, except, instead of shooting a bolt properly, instead a little golden bead of energy is going to fly off in that direction. And, 20-foot radius around it. Gonna get fireball. Yeah.
So now you're casting spells at me.
No, you're outside of the radius. I'm gonna blow it up.
Okay.
Pew.
Pew. What's your DC?
Dex save DC 18.
I pass with a 17 on the die.
Okay. Boop, bop, boop, beep. For a pass, 36 divided by 2, 18.
18 damage. Doesn't matter. It still dies.
Got it.
Did it. They're not. They're all mooks. I designed this to where all of you could take down as many as you needed to take down.
And I grabbed the takedown as many mooks as I need to take down spell.
Yeah, you did. And because it sets burnable things on fire that aren't being worn or carried, but because this thing is dead, nothing is being worn or carried. It sets what little bit of fabric it had on it alight. And you see that you didn't just get one, you got about 5. As there's little piles of flaming stuff everywhere now.
I hold up the hand crossbow, look it over, and go, I'm not complaining.
Who in their right mind would? So, Div, that just happened right to the left of you.
They
The right
are
of you.
illuminated in holy flames.
Holy? Questionable.
Why?
I saw it and I took a shot. And, did that.
How?
It's a human thing.
It's really not.
Humans
you know
are
it's
weird.
not.
I'll take credit for this though.
This thing morphed into
Human
this
thing.
a couple days ago, and I don't know why. And then it did that. I don't fucking understand it either. All I know is it worked.
Oh, God.
Okay. Okay.
Again, there are 5 piles of burning flesh over there.
So it smells even worse in here.
Actually, doesn't smell that bad down here.
Might be an improvement.
Like right here where you are, doesn't smell that bad.
Can't we see what that guy is holding any better?
Any better than you did already? No.
Yeah. Oh.
For whatever reason, that object just does not catch light at all.
And he's still not reacting to anything?
Nope.
Also, why'd your bullet knock down things from the ceiling, but then that exploded and nothing fucking happened?
Because they don't explode like that.
I'm so confused.
Because my gun's simply stronger.
Apparently.
Fireball does not have a thing that says it explodes with sound out to boom, fucking. It doesn't do that.
Shut
That's
up,
why.
voice. You're not real.
But I'm right. It's just a lot of fire, not a lot of noise.
So on the assumption that this can't just do that all day, do we want to figure out some way to get Guy and Orb away? They've been here with the creatures the entire time. It only seemed like they were looking at you, Div. Unless they're looking at him. Can't really tell much anymore.
I don't think they're looking at much of anything anymore.
Because of our eyes work.
And because they seem to be on fire and very dead.
Hey, Hurst.
Mhm.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. I would like you to take 4 damage. As something just slashes across your back, and when you turn around, there's nothing there.
Son of a bitch.
When you look to see what Hurst is talking about, you see a couple more of the entities behind you guys where the entrance is. By a couple, I mean about, I'd say 5 again.
Well, shit.
I turn that direction, and another little white gold ball appears at the top of the crossbow, but doesn't fly
Hurst
forward.
Is close.
I know. Doesn't fly forward.
Technically, you were all close. Too close.
Counterpoint. I don't know how this works.
Hey, counterpoint. It is your magic. You inherently do know how this works. Shut up.
Hush, you.
If you were a wizard or a sorcerer, I could understand, but you literally have a sugar daddy. God damn it.
Got some more in the
Hey.
doorway. Tunnelway. You fucking know what I mean.
Are you saying this out loud?
Entryway.
Yes.
Well, you turn around, and now you see them.
Oh, I see them.
Because now there's light. Again, there's about... No, there is 5 creatures blocking, quote-unquote, your exit. And Div, I know that you have that thing open, but I'm not telling you how many are in this room.
That's fair.
What do they look like?
They're crocodile lizards. They stand
Okay.
about 7 feet tall, but they're hunched over. They have raptor feet.
It looked like those other guys, but not all burnt up.
4-fingered hands with like thumb-like appendages. If they stood completely straight up, they would probably be closer to 9 feet tall. But they're constantly hunched over, like a troll in World of Warcraft. What you doing? I'm not doing initiative. This is a reactive situation we find ourselves in, more than it is an active situation. These things, now that you have a better look at them, seemingly are just as scared of what's happening as you are. Or wary. Can't put a finger on it. They're either scared or wary. And that little slash was like dipping your toes in the water. What you doing?
They look like they're carrying away from us.
I wouldn't say strictly from you, but they're trying to stay away from the center of the room as much as possible.
Is that where the dude is in the center of the room?
Yeah.
So they're scared of this guy.
Scared, wary, not weary, wary, mix of both. All the above. Totally fucking shit-faced terrified. Don't know.
Dave, maybe you should talk to him.
Yeah, Div.
Oh yeah.
Talk to him.
You can argue from a position of power.
And you look the closest to them, so maybe they like you a bit more.
If you look nothing like these
That
fucking.
feels like a racism.
I said the closest. I didn't say you look like them. If I did, I meant closest.
Yeah, these things are primal. You are sophisticated. How dare he?
First he shot at me, then he insults me directly to my face.
I didn't shoot at you.
Can I see any of them?
Yes. There's a whole bunch of light being shed on them now. They don't
Okay.
like it, but it's there.
Then, do you mind if I use another ability of evil awareness?
Thaddeus,
Yes.
have I ever told you you are not allowed to use any of the abilities on your sheet?
No.
Then can
I'm
you
saying
use the
this
ability on your
because
sheet?
it's not an ability that I need. That's information I need from you. That's why I'm saying it. Hey, I
Use
would like.
your ability and then tell me what it does, and then I will describe to you based on what your ability says what you get
I have
from
the
your
innate
ability.
ability to communicate with beasts. I'm
Okay.
a kindred spirit, and I can
Okay.
recognize any of their short-term needs and action I can take, if any, to persuade them not to attack me. Along with its emotional
Now
state.
I must figure out whether or not these things classify as beasts.
Yeah.
I think they're aberrations. Because they're unnatural. Right. Bipedalism normally sets that off.
The argument can be made that they could be aberrations, but
hmm
I'm strictly asking if it considers these beasts or more humanoid in nature, and if the distinction there matters. So you said the ability just says what their needs are.
I can learn the short-term needs and any actions I can take, if any, to persuade it not to attack.
Like if the bear is hungry, you figure out it's hungry.
I also learn its emotional state, like if it's upset or agitated, and whether it's affected by magic of any type.
They are magical, so I'll give you I'll let it slide this one
Yeah.
because they're not from here, but they exist. On this plane, I mean.
I
So
should
I'll give
say,
it to you in this
if
instance.
there are magical abilities that's not affected by magic, I think in this case, affected by magic would be like a spell. I'm disarming them.
Nothing's affecting them magically. No. They're terrified and hungry. You feel a constant or sense a constant hunger from them. What were the other things again? Sorry.
They seem to
Short-term needs, which is terrified and hunger.
and any actions I can take to persuade it not to try to attack me.
Rid their home of that thing.
They want that thing gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they don't really don't like that guy. I've just been making a bunch of hand gestures at them, trying to convey these ideas, trying to understand what their whole deal is.
He speaks LSL.
Yeah, they really don't like that guy. So, I think we should take him to town.
Okay, it's a mutually exclusive thing, though. Do these things seem like things that wouldn't, come out of the cave at night and make farmers mysteriously vanish and eat those to come into their caves? Because given that Slash unearthed there, they don't seem too adverse to striking out.
Do a series of hand gestures and sounds. Can I convey the idea of asking, do they eat humans? That is it.
I'm gonna answer your question with a question. Div,
Yep.
do you eat humans?
I mean, yeah.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay.
They absolutely would do exactly that thing that you just...
So if our objective is to try to secure the surrounding area and stop whatever it is in these caves from causing additional pain, wouldn't it mean that they are on the target list? Regardless of whatever's currently scaring them out of their metaphorical pants.
Metaphorical.
Meaning they're not there, really.
Well, yeah, no, they're invisible.
They have invisible pants.
What?
I don't know. I can't see them. So, maybe.
I jingle the lantern in their fucking direction.
Where did the invisible part come from? What?
They're very sneaky.
Yeah, they live in dark caves. They have to be.
So very sneaky. And you'll
Ambush
see them
predator types, man.
equals invisible to me.
They're not living up to their croco lizard name. Croco lizard means scavenger.
So Cletus, since they're there in front of us now, do those match whatever it was you saw near Div that whenever you took the first shot?
My eyes are about the same height.
I mean, close. As
All right.
close as what we're gonna get.
I didn't know if there was a bigger one hiding behind us now or something.
Look back there and find out.
Sure, I'll look around.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
So, if we want to stop them from leaving the cave, can't we put this guy in front of the cave?
Just position him out there like the world's ugliest scarecrow till he rots away.
I mean, he's not moving. And he doesn't react. He doesn't do nothing. So it would keep them inside.
It'd keep him outside or inside that from that one exit is the problem. They probably have more than one.
I mean, there's only 2 exits.
It's a cave.
Yeah, but there are no other cave entrances.
That we know of.
Well,
It's a
at least none that
cave.
we know of.
Oh, look, that patch of grass looks a little weird. Oh. There they go.
Man, I wanted y'all to go splunking.
What gear? We don't have any rope. Climbing gear.
We have plenty of rope.
Oh, yeah.
We have plenty of climbing
How
gear.
You have
Not all
plenty
that
of
stuff.
all of those things.
You have those things? I
Yeah,
don't.
we bought all those things last time.
You bought every single one of you got
Oh yeah, I did buy that
fucking
thing.
climbing kit. You all have enough to do the thing I wanted you to do.
Let's go do it. We're not done in here yet.
Well, there's a scary magical item that we need to probably get out of the way. And then we can just
We
come
need to
back
get
and
the
kill
magic
them
item?
all. What?
Okay. I'll just go get the magic item then.
Don't fucking touch it.
Yeah, let me touch you.
Don't fucking
I said
touch
get
it.
the magic item. Do you want the
did
magic
say-
item or don't you want the magic item?
It's in a more safe manner. Probably go back to town, get a freaking coffin or something. And then
I'll be
toss
very
a sufficiently
Damn.
sized rock to knock
I'll
him
be
into
very
it.
careful.
Town so far away.
Yeah, but you have a better idea? I'm listening.
I'll
Yeah, I
only
can
touch it
pick
with
it up.
this hand.
Because I don't think that we have a...
Do it this hand!
Don't think that we have a box big enough for both him and the orb. We might have one just for the orb if we cut his arms off.
That's fine.
Ay, ay, ay.
Let's cut his arms. Let's cut his hands off.
Touch him with his hand.
That's shit. That's safe, right?
I'm not gonna touch him with this hand. I'm gonna touch him with this hand. It's perfectly fine.
I mean, it's a pretty good idea.
Anyway. Hey, Peon, how you doing?
That's not my fucking name in this game.
I know, but that's the voice you just had.
He comes up. He appears.
Like
Hurst.
gonorrhea, just there it is.
What?
First, give me a second opinion, please.
But town is so far away,
And we're right here, right now.
and we're right
We
here,
can
right
cut
now.
that man's arms off. That's
And
the current
yeah.
plan.
We
Hurst,
have multiple sharp instruments.
are you alive? Medina,
Yeah, man.
you're Hurst.
How heavy does this man look?
Not.
Mix him up.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God damn it.
Okay, you pick the guy up.
See,
Can you roll
nothing
anything?
happened.
No. You're fine.
Does he like
Alright,
step as a
then.
board, or is he like kind of like slumped over now?
He's stiff. Like he keeps the same pose. So it's
Just
a
hold him out
pain
in
in the
front.
ass to carry him.
Alright. Very carefully, without looking at the orb, all of us. I guess we'll get them out of here, and they'll probably all scuttle away whenever you carry the scary orb near them, and I guess we'll make sure nobody gets attacked along.
If
And
I
then we'll
want to
find
try.
a sufficiently sized box to get the wagon.
you don't know why he keeps saying not to look at the orb, you stared at it for a solid 2 minutes.
Nothing wrong with the orb.
I don't
Just-
care.
An orb.
Is there like a plank of wood or anything around here?
No, you're in a cave. What?
Maybe you can find a bigger rock.
Things
I could
still seem
just, I
like
could
the-
just, what I could do is just wrap the rope around his feet and just drag him.
You can if you really want to be.
Stress
Fucking weird.
test that fucking grip strength on him.
Don't
Now
worry,
that he's
not
in
the orb.
more light
Catch
and it's being shed from all directions, if people want to examine him, there's a lot better way of seeing him. And he's right there. But that's on y'all.
Yeah, what's he got going on?
His clothes look old and tattered. He himself looks old. Beyond the years he should. Because this cave was not here that long. And like you've seen when you touch something magical and it's really bad, your fingertips can go black, looking seemingly burnt and stuff like that. You've kind of seen that here and there, or read about it here and there for some of you. This guy doesn't have that. Like his hands are fine. They're not melding into the fucking thing. There's nothing weird. He's just holding the orb, looking at it with his eyeless stature. No matter what position he's in, he is holding that pose. and nothing seemingly can knock him out of it. And like I said, he's skin and bone. Like, getting a much closer look at him through the tatters in his clothing and whatnot, you can see that all of his structure is emaciated like his face. Like, this man should be mummified, let alone dead. But he's not. He has a very, very shallow but steady breath. You can damn near see his steady but very slow heartbeat. And like, in all intents and purposes, the man is alive. And his eyes weren't burned or stabbed or cut out. They just don't exist anymore. The where they should be has just sunken back. And now it's just the sockets of his skull. Like I said, it's as if the man has naturally aged to this spot that he is currently in.
These two have
Does he still have what?
eyelids.
No, not really.
Like the great decay.
Yeah,
To wear with them.
They probably, I would say they would, like, go away. I don't know how to explain it, but they would go away on their own eventually. Rot away or something like that.
Okay. Well, we're taking this guy away.
Though I will say, it looks like if he gets any kind of lemon juice on his lips, he's going to be in a hell of a lot of pain. I mean, when you go to leave with that guy in tow, they get the fuck out of your way. Like, they do not make attempts to get close to you, attack you, stop you from leaving, any of it. What are you doing? Just leaving, or?
Heading back to the right path, because we're going to go spelunking.
You're gonna go spelunking while carrying a
Let's
guy.
get this thing deposited back at the guild so whomever's there can look at it and, deal with it on their own, or otherwise contact people. And then we'll come back here and exterminate the fucking things from the caves that don't come out at night and eat your children.
I don't have children.
Yet. Or anymore.
I don't think they would live here. Well, maybe they would. No, I don't think they would.
Cave's not big enough.
It's a really little cave. Yeah, there's no dragons here. That's a real big selling.
Fear. No, cylinder. I'm stupid. I know what you're talking about now. It's not big enough still.
Wait.
The 1,600 foot deep thing, about 25, 30 feet diameter. It's not big enough. That's a cylinder he's talking about.
Right. Alright, her steady forward. I'll make sure none of these things try to jump you.
Alright.
I'm just gonna try to portray the message. Hey, we're taking this guy away. Leave us alone. Please.
In all intents and purposes, you get back a no shit hurry up.
I feel like they're just going to let us pass. They just want this guy gone. Very much want this guy gone. They really just want.
Making your way out of the cave system, you follow, because there were no real spelunking things. Like, it was pretty much seemingly dug out the way you're walking, and as such, it's pretty easy to navigate. But you eventually do make it out, and it is, I'd say, probably getting close to dusk by the time you make it back out. After spelunking in and coming back, it's been quite a while.
Now, once again, the responsible thing would just be to run him back to town now, and not just leave him in the cart with the big guy for however long it takes for us to go back into the cave and do shit.
The cave might be gone by the time they get back.
Then it's job done.
But I want to know what's in the cave. Hey, it's not like anything's gonna attack him. Those things want nothing to do with him, and he's not exactly moving.
And Caleb contributes through text. He'll be fine in the cart, he ain't moving anyway, and the big guy won't do nothing to him if Hurst says so.
You have a bodyguard right here.
Only buddy I guard is Hurst. the annoyed groan. Just.
I had to beat myself for a little bit.
Well, that's 2 down. Do we want to take a break?
I'm getting. I had to beat myself because of that.
Oh. Okay. Let's say 2 have now muted. That
No,
is.
I was muted because I was, like, kept doing.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. What are we doing? I understand what Zeke's plan is. I understand what Div and Cletus say. What do you say, Hurst?
If they want me to put him in the cart, I'll put him in the cart.
Well, what they want, what Zeke wants, is to put him in the cart, take him back to town. Which is, I think I said, what, like a couple days? Cart ride? If I remember correctly, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's a couple days.
What Cletus and Div want is to just leave this dude in the cart. You tell your bodyguard to not let anything happen to him and don't fucking touch him. To do with the orb in the slightest. And you all go back down and spelunk the big deep hole. With however long that's going to take. That's what they want. But it's like, you have a hat to throw in this ring as well. Because it does kind of hinge on you telling this guy not to fuck with him.
Arik, even rod.
What?
Even rod.
I don't...
I'm flipping a coin to see what we're doing.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck are you saying to me?
Eric, you there?
I think he's talking to you, Eric.
Even Rod.
Alright.
Is that odd?
That's what he said.
Yes, also I have no
Yeah, 3.
strong opinions.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Means I see.
I was just I was siding with him if he chose.
Correctly?
If he got odd, and if he got even, I was gonna go with them.
Okay. Well, say so in character so everybody knows.
I'll go through with your plan. Taking
Going
them back to
along
town.
with the overabundance of caution.
Oh,
But they're going to be so sad.
We are coming back, right?
That's the idea.
Go there, drop him off, see what happened. Come back. I'm done.
And can I ask a question? In the
Who?
time it took everybody to make that discussion, well, now that we're back at the cart, in the time it took everybody to make that discussion, would you have told the big guy not to touch the rock that the human is carrying?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I feel like that has caused this to happen to him.
Okay. Caleb, you seemingly had something to say there.
Huh?
You were texting and or typing in the chat.
Oh yeah, I walked away.
Oh, okay.
I just opened the stream so I could still listen.
Fair enough.
Any weird balancing things I should be made aware of?
He's asking you that, Caleb.
Balancing things?
Audio balancing.
Do things sound bad?
Oh,
fine.
no, it sounded fun.
Okie dokie. Listen, I gotta jump in.
I was gonna say, I love how the first thing Eric worries about when he hears that somebody in the call is on his stream, he goes, "Hey, does it sound good? Hey, is it okay? Does it sound good?"
Well, otherwise, I get to look at it later and go, yep.
I get it.
whole deal I'm basically doing with every video I upload.
But heading back to town then.
Who?
I will state, now that it is out in the sunlight, it is still hard to discern this thing's features.
Put a tarp over that shit.
Because even in the light of the sun, light just does not reflect off of this thing at all. Like, the only reason you know it's there is because this dude is holding it and it's there.
Is there actually something there, or is he just stuck in this post?
There's actually something there. It's just,
I don't know.
the fuck is that thing?
Feel the need to poke it. Dick.
Like, there's the darkest black out there, and then there's this thing.
Shove a tarp over it and don't fucking touch the magic thing until we get back to town.
He begs.
I beg. And even then, don't touch it. Someone else can touch it. It can be their mistake.
But what if it does something really cool?
It might do. Then again, it might eat you.
It hasn't eaten this guy.
I wouldn't exactly say he's in the best of sorts.
Storts?
That's just because he's old.
Hacks Flimit James. What?
What?
You humans don't really age well.
Neither do you.
We don't
I've
know
never
that.
seen an old kobold.
I get that your lifespan is 150 years, but as far as you're concerned, it's 5 because you keep dying.
Yeah, so I've never seen an old kobold. So you humans don't really age well.
Excuse me.
One day these cart rides won't take so fucking long.
So
Well, you're
old.
in the cart ride writing. This is
Yes,
in-character
I know.
conversation
It's
you're
more of
having.
a mental amount of long.
I'm just making sure everybody gets done with what they want to say. That's all. But if there is nothing else, we will fast forward. Okay. Fast forwarding to town, and specifically to the front of the, well, we'll fast forward to a point where you go in and say, hey, I need to know where I can take a weird thing without, like, drawing attention, and they say, just bring it around back. So you will have brought the cart around back to where they told you to, and the guildmaster of this specific branch is standing outside with a couple seemingly high-ranking adventurers under his purview. And he'll approach you, Zeeg, and say, I guess you're the leader of this band of misfits?
I don't fucking know anymore. Ernst,
I am.
get a place down.
Wait, Dev, what? Hold on.
I mean, if I'm by me, you can be the leader.
Wait, Dev, what?
I said, no, I am. So I'm just
He just
raising my
looks
left
at
hand.
Dev, then slowly looks back at you, Zeeg. Is that true?
Ernst, get the person placed over here.
He's already got him above my head.
Do you set him down on his feet or lay him down, or I gotta know?
He's on his feet. Unless he can stand on his head.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Balance,
So you brought
balance.
me a
G-mods.
stat. Wait a minute. That's not a stat. Is he alive?
Somehow.
Whatever it is, it doesn't exactly
Fine.
seem to be healthy.
Checking for a heartbeat.
Don't check it too. Okay.
You can see his heartbeat. I don't know why you checked for it. Huh. I assume that, and he gestures to the guy, is because of that, and he points at the stone.
I think so.
No, it's unrelated. He's just really old.
Unrelated.
He's just really old.
I've seen old, and old doesn't do that.
It's times like these I'm glad that we get paid for results, not necessarily how they got there. But anyway, here's this seemingly magical thing. That
Is
was...
this what caused the caves?
We don't know what caused the caves, but we know what was in the caves.
What's in the caves?
It also seems to be... I don't know other than this, and some large lizardy things about Yato.
Did you deal with those?
Some of them,
'Cause I
but the
assume
rest
they
of
eat
them...
people.
Yes, so do I. We'll be returning for that.
Okay.
There was this... You know.
Okay. And that was only in the one cave, I'm assuming?
One that we went to,
Did
we
you know
haven't made
those
it to
two-
the bottom yet.
I was about to say, you know, those two caves don't really link from everything that the little bit of scouting we've done.
From the reports that haven't came back because the scouting hasn't been successful, yes, I'm aware we do not think they link.
I know they weren't successful for the adventurers we've sent there. Magic also can scout. You know that, right?
Regardless, this is the first actual returning thing from it.
Yes. Which, good job. But, what is it? Is my question. I know you don't know the answer to that.
Mm.
You cut his arms off. Yes, sir. And in a clean swoop, long sword, arms gone. The guy snaps out of it long enough to realize he can't see, has no arms, feels pain, and then dies. And the thing just rolls to the floor. Or rolls around on the floor. Kind of awkwardly or weirdly, because it's not, like I said, it's not perfectly spherical. It's weird. Weirdly shaped.
I'm making a pointed effort to avoid it.
Well, it's rolling toward where the guildmaster is, because that's where you set him up. But it, like I said, it kind of rolls in its spot a little bit, and then just finds a resting area and stays. So it definitely was that thing causing that. Got it.
So we're gonna return to the mines. Hurst wants to go, or they want to go spelunking.
There was more cave.
Well, yeah, sure. Now I had to figure out how to pick up this orb.
I'm in the
Off my
process of
ground.
getting people to back away before they realize their horrible, idiotic mistake.
Have you tried 2 sticks?
Yeah, no,
Or just stick it in a box with a stick?
Or just use a tarp to goop it up.
hey, we got one of them bags. You know, those bags that hold a lot of stuff?
And we turn the corner.
Yeah.
I wonder what the bags is like.
You can have that conversation on the way back to the cave, but you were saying? Sorry.
What was I saying?
Cletus was saying something.
No, I was just making a passing comment.
Oh, I just didn't hear what you were saying. My bad.
I don't know.
I said, I wonder what one of those fancy bags that hold a lot of stuff are like.
You can probably circle back and take a look at them whenever they're doing it. I just didn't want any
That
of us
seems
to be
unnecessary.
there whenever they, you know.
I get you, partner.
Are you doing that?
I mean, I'm not.
Okay.
I mean, I assume it's just a really big bag.
It would be able to hold a lot of stuff.
Which is pretty impressive.
Just who would carry the really big bag?
Probably the bigger guys. Whatever the case, though, let's head to the tavern, get some actual proper food, and then get back on the road.
Proper food?
What do you want me to tell you whenever you've only ever lived off of soup?
Soup is good.
Not even a particular soup either, always a goddamn goulash.
Goulash is good.
Well, yeah,
That's-
but, like, constantly, though?
I'd say it was more of a gruel.
What's goulash?
Did I ask you a
Food.
question?
Travel.
Zeke. See, Div asked you a question.
In this instance, it is describing random objects put into a bowl together.
That was more a Thaddeus question than a Div question, but that works too.
But
Oh, it's just a soup.
making our hold on.
Making our way to a tavern.
We're gonna skip the tavern episode. You go in, get food, go out. Making your way back to the cave. When you get there, there's less signs that things have come and gone than there were before. But it still smells fucking awful.
Not much to be done about it. Same protocols before. Let's fucking move.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least we're used to the smell this.
Yeah, I mean, if we kind of left. I feel like if anything, we're less used to the smell.
But we're prepared for it.
You know it's
That's
going
true.
to be bad.
And now the lizard things will probably be mad. Because we're back again and they don't have a common enemy. Rawr, 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 rawr. The real question is whether or not that town's gonna be okay.
They'll be fine.
As long as they don't drop the ball.
They'll be fine, and if they're not, that's on them.
Oh, yeah.
We did everything we could.
We'll probably figure it out if there's suddenly a new guildmaster or if we gotta return something to the back and there's just a guy standing there.
Yeah.
Or more pairs of hands just in the alley.
Did the hands not disappear either? They're just laying there?
Well, the guy died and he didn't magically vanish. He just died.
Yeah, I must have heard that. I thought he fucking
No, he died. He just
Okay.
died. His body was just laying there.
But did he die because of the orb or because he was old?
Man. That's not a question I'm being paid to find out.
Yeah, me neither.
Fair. That's okay.
Yeah, I'm mentally prepared to kill a bunch of lizardmen.
Always.
Why do we have to kill the lizard?
Because that's our job right now?
Ah, okay. That's fine.
Well, you know, at least you understand the importance of doing your job and being a useful member of the workforce.
Well, we get shinies for doing this, right?
Yeah,
That's all I need to know.
fair enough, brother.
I know a bunch of places where you do pretty well.
Do we just like we just like blow up the cave?
Do you have the means to blow up the cave?
No,
And if you do
but
that, we can't go spelunking.
good point. But you did that weird fire explosion arrow thing. You just do that again, but bigger.
It didn't seem to really break anything. As a matter of fact, it caused less of a disruption than his bullet did.
Well, that's because you got a weak little crossbow and I got a strong gun.
It killed like 5 things.
Yeah, but it didn't shake the rock. The
All right.
rock's stronger than the things are.
You agree the rock is stronger?
Yeah, I agree. And I would like you to keep your rock as far away from my physical body as possible.
Except if it's being used to shield his physical body.
Yeah, that instance is fine.
Say more of the rest before, I guess. Div, tell us if anything weird happens.
Okay, before we go in, I want to look around for humanoids.
What do you mean?
Primeval awareness, see if there's any humanoids within 5 miles. Just to see if anyone replaced that guy.
It's the same fucking guy.
Yes, there's another human down there. No, it's just the 295.
295?
Yeah.
295? Humans?
No. You remember your primeval awareness thing also triggered those things.
That's a different part of the ability. That's for tracking things.
And there's no humans.
That's a very complicated ability.
You confused me earlier.
His tracks are like, man, I know how many those were. His primeval awareness is within 5 miles. There are precisely this many of this kind of being.
I don't care.
Yeah. It's stupid.
It's very good.
It's useful.
Cave.
One aside, Dave, going to Splunking.
You're in the cave. Are you going to deal with the things, or are you going to do the spelunking?
Both.
I mean,
Which
if
one
they're
are you
not
doing
actively
first? I need to know.
they're not actively hostile, I think we could do Spelunk first.
Really, it's both. We can't afford to miss them.
I mean, that's true.
You have to
It's
go
just-
one way first and then the other way. You can't do both at the same time.
Well, the other way's a dead end.
You think. Anyway, going to deal with the things first. How do you want to go about doing that? Because there are still 295 of them down there.
It's a tunnel system and I have unlimited ammo. Fucking...
Can I go in there and just say hi to them?
do whatever you want.
Yeah. I'm not gonna answer that question.
I don't want to actually go in. I want to, if I see one, I want to wave at it and say hi. You want some food?
Man, I don't like how that can be interpreted.
Remember how you couldn't see him before?
Yeah.
When you get back down to that area, you still can't fucking see him. So...
Fair. I can't really make gestures at a thing I can't see. And I can make gestures in the open air.
Yeah.
It's okay, Div. Return as the hero. Have them take us to their chieftain for feasts and celebration.
That is the idea, and then we can take out the leader. That is the idea. I cannot see them. They are not responding.
So, what are you doing now that you're down to the bottom and looking out at where all these things you know are?
I was going to wave my hello or say hello out into the room.
No response.
took care of your guy for you. Do you need anything else?
No response. Zeeg. They're in much larger numbers than before, right at the edge of your 120-foot vision. Like, not their entire body, just like a face.
There's a whole bunch of them off in that direction.
No. So you're standing at the because behind you small, in front of you is big, so you see out in front of you pretty big, like they're all in your vision. Your entire vision. Not in just a specific direction, they're all in front of you.
Got a whole bunch of them out in front of you.
So they are here?
Yes.
They're about to hit, they're entering your lantern, your bullseye lantern view now. Cletus.
Alright. They don't look super friendly right now.
There's quite a few of them. And by quite a few, I mean, oh fuck. That's a lot.
Oh, too many of them. See.
Yeah, it's not in the small packs of 5 like it was before. You took away the thing that was scaring them, keeping them on the edges of the fucking area they were in. Keeping them contained. Now they see food. So while you're in the most advantageous position you're in, I'm going to have you roll initiative. And we'll see. We'll see if we get to spelunking tonight.
I don't like that. Nice.
Alright, not bad.
My microphone arm is giving out. I'm gonna have to get a new one soon.
Did not do the prerequisite number of curls.
Sure.
The springs are terrible. Anyway. Moving right along. 25 to 20.
24.
Alrighty, give me 2 seconds. Where'd you go? What? There it is. I have not changed this in 4 years. Huh. Caleb said 24, correct?
Yes, sir. The highest I can possibly get.
20 to 15.
16.
Dina has 16. Do 15 to 10.
I offer you a 10.
Okay.
I have a 14.
What is your initiative bonus, Arik?
4.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
No.
Okay. So you would like to go at the bottom of the initiative because they also rolled a 10 with the same initiative modifier as you.
That's fine. I'll go ahead.
Okay. Top of the round, Caleb.
All around, pretty much.
Give distances.
120 feet. You want a number?
Lunges.
Alright.
Yeah. They're varying from 110 to 120 feet out.
They want to eat me, which is sad. Also dark, so I have to have the lantern.
Yes. Unless you're Div. Or, well, Div too, but Zeke.
Dark vision.
And that one.
It's everyone but me.
That's why we all have lanterns equipped. So you can see us.
Yeah. That's okay. So I think I just take my revolver, takes a couple shots.
Okay.
Just pew pew.
Don't roll to hit, roll damage. There's too many of them for you not to hit.
Sick.
Like, you shoot, as long as you don't aim straight up in the air, you will shoot something.
Don't tempt me. Collapse this whole damn building.
Yeah,
I mean,
rocket.
thankfully, where you're standing, you're not going to have to worry about it, but... Oops.
$26 total for the 2 attacks.
Separate it out for me.
17 for the first one, and then the second one is 9.
Okay. You seemingly kill 2. Each attack kills 1.
Nice.
Medina, you're up. Again, varying 110, 120 feet out.
I'm gonna have to get closer.
Are you? You're a warlock.
I didn't take the.
I feel like I must remind you, you are a warlock. You have spells at your disposal.
I run
That's
forward
not the
into
big rock.
200 people.
Damaging spell.
I move. What the fuck did you just say?
I get Eldritch Blast. Blade board.
Cool, that's 120 feet. Look at that. And look at that, you
But
can
it's
also
not
hit
a
2 people.
Pew.
But it's not a rock.
Roll your damage, bud. Don't roll to hit. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This is not a, are you sure about that? This is a, if you do that, you're dead. And eaten. Never to come back. And as much as I want that, I'm not going to give you that. It has to be on my terms, motherfucker, not yours.
You're dying only when I say so.
Yes, sir. You're damn right. Cause
I got a 9 and a 3.
Okay, you kill none. Thaddeus.
My turn?
Yes, sir.
Because this is actually kind of useful here. Can I cast a spell as a bonus action? Spell being Hail of Thorns.
Is the spell normally a bonus action?
It is normally a bonus action.
Then can you cast it as a bonus action?
What I'm saying is I am casting it as a bonus action. And I'm
Okay.
gonna shoot twice.
Why did you ask me?
Because I was still
In case you said
deciding
no.
whether I wanted to do it. In case you said no.
Why would I say no when that's the spell is normally capable of doing?
Because this is D&D, where the rules only matter if you say so.
Magic is weird. Who knows if I've discovered how much magic I have? Or I understand how this works. I don't
Much
understand
akin
how it
to
works.
Zeke. Yes, you fucking have. But he just doesn't like to admit it.
I just realized that these things can happen. So, oof, this has happened.
You
Pew,
cast
pew.
Spike Growth. Walk 4 feet back. Clasp your hands together and say, "Job done," as 500 enemies kill themselves. Because that spell can do
An
that.
option. It's very much an option. It is why I built this the way it is, because I know he has access to all those kinds of spells and more from the druid list.
It's a good list.
Keep
Very good
forgetting I
list.
have access to the druid list.
The entirety of it. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. Micro. Doesn't matter. It's second level. Huh. What I did was cast Hail of Thorns and shot twice. So I need to roll damage. Everything within were 5 feet of the first person I shot would also take a d10 of damage. Assuming they fail a dex.
Okay, I'll roll a dex save for 15 people. 18 on the die.
18 on a die, that means they pass. I do not remember what happens with the pass.
Sometimes, a lot of the times, there's a save or suck issue.
Yeah.
But roll your damage for the 2 shots before anything else.
Oh, no, they have damage. Cool.
Cool. Roll it.
2 shot. First one is 10.
Okay.
Second is 9.
Okay. And the D10 damage that the 15 take. Half of, technically. And you kill one with your arrows.
9.
9.
Half of is 5.
Okay. 4. 4.
Also
round
on
down.
the second attack.
I know.
forgot I have
That's why
my
I said-
dragon friend do the thing.
Oh, well, you gotta roll their initiative.
No, they go on my.
You're just gonna make them go on your turn?
They go on my turn immediately after me,
Oh, okay.
based on that thing.
Okay.
They also don't get a bonus. They're not doing anything. They're going to use a reaction on the second attack to add a d6.
Okay.
Also.
Okay, well, the second attack was 9, so no matter what, you'd have killed one.
Yeah. I just want to raise up to
So
11.
You've killed 2. And wounded a bunch others.
Yeah.
Now
That's
it's their
all.
turn. They move 35 feet forward, so now they're hella in view. And there's bunches. Also on their turn, because that guy shot a gun, they need to make dex saves.
I also shot a gun.
Did you shoot a gun?
Yeah, I shot a gun.
Okay, that's fine. Just means dex save gets worse. They fail. Let's roll this. See how many die. Cool. 10 are dead.
Nice.
Cool.
Hooray!
Arik, you're up.
Action. Ethereal arrows, which means Eldritch Blast. Pew pew. 14 and
Ethereal arrows.
yeah. 14 and 13 damage respectively.
So 2 more dead.
Bonus action. Luminant weapon. His gun. Extra 3d8 per shot. Pat pat. Okay. 30 feet backwards because group. Scary. and there's a little cave thingy over there we can use to bottleneck the fuck out of them.
What did you say? What's your bonus action, sorry?
I'm enchanting his gun to do more pew.
Oh, okay. Elemental weapon, got it.
Whose gun?
Yours.
Nice.
Gives you 3d8 of extra pew-pews.
Extra?
Yep, per shot.
Alright.
Yeah, elemental weapon's fucking badass.
Well, this one specifically is the created one. So your ship begins to glow.
Yeah.
This shit's weird.
And he backs up 30 feet into the bottleneck. Top of the round, Caleb.
Well, I mean, I would like to back up, but if I back up, I can't hit him with the gun.
Yeah, you can.
They come forward?
Yeah, they came forward 35 feet.
Oh, never mind. I'll back up 30 feet.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll go pew pew.
Okay. Damage,
Do I get
please.
the bonus on both attacks or just one?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes. Is that a concentration or a duration spell?
With what it's mingled with, it just lasts.
Yeah, you're right. You're welcome.
22 for the first one.
22 damage?
Yeah, for the first one.
Okay. If you got lower than 10 damage, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Oh, no, it's above 10.
Okay.
It's rolling 5d8.
I know, that's what I'm saying. If he's gonna get above, if he gets above 10 damage or below 10 damage, I'm gonna laugh heartily.
19 for the second one.
He has to roll a 2 or lower on every dice.
Hey, this is me we're talking about. It's fully possible.
I'm aware. That's why I would laugh at you.
I got a 2 and a 1 with advantage earlier today.
Medina, your turn.
Keep you. I got an 8 and a 6.
Okay. 8 and a 6. We'll say you hit. Do you have crossbow expert? Or gunner or whatever the hell it's called? Caleb?
Yeah.
Doesn't take anything. It happens at the end of your turn. We'll say you hit 2 of the weaker ones, Medina, and kill 2 more with the 8 and 6. Thaddeus, you're up. Do you back up? Wait, fuck. Medina, do you back up?
How close are they?
Like
120 minus 35.
At least a turn away.
Yeah, back up.
Okay. Thank you.
85 to be specific.
Thaddeus, your turn.
My turn. Casting Spike Growth actually sounds pretty nice right about that.
Yeah, it probably is.
I have the spell slot for it.
Yeah, you probably do.
I feel the need to do that.
Yeah, you probably should.
So, just Spike Growth.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to do a lot of work.
In front of
Yeah,
them
you
for the
will.
next 20 feet. Actually, no. We're at the choke point.
Just cast in the choke point. I
So I'm just gonna
understand.
cast in the
No,
choke point.
no, we would like to stand there without our feet bleeding.
Just cast it in the choke point. It's fine.
The choke point is essentially that little cave tube thing that we came down in.
Yeah,
It opens up into the wider cave.
yeah. The
The part
spiral
that opens
staircase.
up into the wider cave. Forward.
The spiral opens up down here to the bigger cave that you were in here, that you are in current. It narrows down to a one-person single file line.
Then yes, I would like to cover the area when that is still out to a 20-foot radius.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
20 foot on each side. 40
That's
foot
fine.
across. Yeah.
I understand.
gonna back up with the rest of everybody else.
They're gonna move another 35 feet forward. They're not in the spike growth yet, but they will be. Anyway, is there a save for the spike growth? I don't remember.
No,
Okay, got it.
it's just difficult terrain.
So it takes
Yeah, if you
twice
didn't
as
notice,
long.
if you didn't notice, I also made this area small enough to where if you didn't have those other big spells like that, you could because if Arik as a warlock or Medina as a warlock didn't take Hunger of Hadar, which is just a thing that just sits there.
Mm-hmm.
And
if
if
you
it was
didn't
small
have
enough,
that-
I was gonna make do a fucking create bonfire.
As I was gonna say, yeah, no. I mean, you could also make do with Cloud of Daggers. It just sits there and kills things. Oh. Eric, your turn. You see the ground kind of get really sharp.
The enemies go before I do, and they used all their things to move.
Yeah,
Okey
they don't have
doke.
anything else. You think they're smart enough to use weapons? They have claws that are like velociraptor length on their hands.
What's wrong with having claws in your hand?
I don't need weapons. They
I mean, in
slash
that
with
case, I think
razor-sharp
I'm just
talons.
going to fire more goddamn magic arrows and continue walking backward.
Alright.
For 13 and 14 respectively.
Cool. Gun was fired. Hold on. Shit, I forgot.
Very consistent turn.
They all die. No, they dodge out of the way of that one. So Arik kills 2 more.
Nobody's hurt, no other bonus actions really yelling at me right now. I don't need it.
I don't need it.
We continue backward.
Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can do this. Oops. Caleb, your turn. Again, where your light is, the ground is spiky, really spiky. In front of them. Like, next turn, they'll be in it. Pretty much. Monsieur Caleb is muted. Fuck.
I forgot I was muted because the train going by. I'll take a few more steps back. And then just pew pew.
Pew pew him. Come on. Let's go. We know what we're doing. Consistency.
My bad, dog. My bad.
Move your ass. See
Over
ass.
20 for number 1.
Okay. Dead.
Over 20 for the second.
Dead. Medina. Oops.
Pew pew.
Do it.
I got 2 4s.
Even if you hit the ones that are weak, you don't kill anybody. Thaddeus.
I really don't want to waste my ammo, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Sit there.
Well, no, I'm sit back with the rest of the group.
I was about to say,
What?
you're gonna keep backing up with the group.
Yeah.
Got it. Are you going to cast any other spells?
No.
Like ranged attack spells?
Do you think I have ranged attack spell?
I don't know what you have. I know the druid has access to a bunch of them.
Yes, but I didn't take any of.
Jesus Christ.
I can only wonder what his quote-unquote homework assignment looked like, knowing he forgot about that bit.
Do you
Well,
think
he
I
did.
added spells?
I
I
see.
did. I did, but I forgot about my own spell.
Anyway, moving forward. Oh, my bad. Oh, God. Enemy's turn. They move forward. They do not get a save. How much damage do they take?
How far do they move?
They're
It
full
depends on
movement.
how far they move. So 35 feet?
Yeah.
Well, 35 difficult terrain down to 15.
15-ish.
About 15. So 15, they take 2d4 for every 5 foot of movement, so
64.
64.
Yeah, roll it.
Yeah.
There's a chance they don't die.
They take 13 damage.
They're all dead. 50. Yeah, no, 50 sounds right.
They roll 3 ones, and that's it.
50 sounds right. Anyway. Your spike growth is covered in bodies. If that tells you anything.
Well, it tells me a lot. These bodies just magically appeared out of nowhere.
I've been saying that you see them this entire time, and you keep fucking saying this stupid shit.
Got it in my head that they're invisible. And now I will never leave the fact it's invisible.
Arik,
Hello.
your turn.
Well, until I feel sufficiently threatened. Pew pew. 13 and 14.
And they fail their thing, and 18 more of them die. So I'm gonna make it an even 20 because you killed 2 just then. 70, 80, 94. 94 are currently dead.
How close is the horde getting? Should I be worried yet?
Well, the front line moved up 35 feet, and you have moved back 60 feet. So they would have been 60 feet away from you. But the front line is dead, so they're 95 feet away from you.
So everything's still fine, unless we have any stragglers that are trying to flank us, which I am keeping an eye out
At
for.
this stage, you're getting to the point where the cave is going to start becoming single file line.
Well, yeah, but you never know. Some fucking chucklefuck might have been running along the flank this entire time. Just making sure that doesn't happen.
Do what?
Just making sure that we don't get snuck up on.
You're not getting snuck up on. You're good.
I'm fine now. I did what I needed to do.
Okay. Caleb,
I mean, pew pew.
how many bullets do you have?
Like total? Or...
Yeah, well, like for the gun you're pew-pewing with.
I mean, it's 6, but I ignore the reload probably.
Well, I'm talking about, like, how many bullets?
Ammo supply.
It started with 142.
Okay,
You're gonna be here for a while.
okay.
I have lots of bullets.
I just don't know why Arik isn't casting Fireball!
Because I don't need to spend the spell slots.
Well, you might, because now the spike growth isn't really useful anymore.
Once they get closer, I have other shit.
They just walk on the bodies now.
It's a 40-foot line. They've only walked over 15 feet of it.
Oh, son of a bitch!
It's 40 feet.
You
Yeah, no,
said
it's
20
quite-
feet! And I
A
went,
20-foot
okay,
radius.
I was about to say, you said 20 feet. I went, oh, we're good. Nope, we're not. Okay, never mind. Well,
Anyway,
shut
first
my poor
pews.
mouth.
First pew 29,
Caleb
second
pew
pew
pews.
22.
Do what?
29 and 22.
Okay, 2 dead.
I gave our boss killer the boss killer weapon, and now I'm just reserving resources.
Kill them, hurt them, maim them, do something.
Toss rock.
Lose it forever, please.
It's right over there.
It's not magical. If you toss it, it dies.
Not alive. Or is it?
Yeah.
I got a punch left. I got a 10 and a
Cracks
6.
and you see yolk.
Got a 10 and a 6.
10 and a 6. We're gonna say it 2 dead. I don't care. Okay, Jesus Christ. Thaddeus. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I kind of don't feel like doing anything right now. They're kind of sufficiently behind Spike. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep up with everybody else.
If you say how hungry I'm dead, I'm gonna punch you in the throat, Caleb. Let's see you typing. Go away.
Oh, no, I was erasing stuff.
I was about to say, God damn it, go away. Leave me alone. I'm hungry. They roll for their deck save. They rolled a 2. 12 more of them die. Arik. As they move, oh no! Fuck! They failed their save. They move over the dead bodies. Think everything's okay. Keep going. Move 15 feet into the difficult terrain. Roll your damage.
Would they move 15 feet into difficult terrain, or would it be like 10? Because they have to move 15 feet over the old dead bodies.
Do you want more dead or less dead?
More dead.
Then just shut the fuck up and roll your damage as if they had moved 15 feet in.
Okay. 64. That does
Yes.
19.
19 damage? Okay, 50 more are dead. Now I have to do math. Hold on. 50, 100, 120, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 20, so I can get rid of those. Twenty, 40, 50, 60, 110. 110 are dead. Eric, go ahead.
This time it's 14 and 15.
You killing 2? Got it. Caleb.
I mean, pew pew.
Okay, I'm just gonna write down 2.
Alright, sounds good.
Dina. Your turn.
I got a 9 and a 4.
9 and a 4. I'm gonna write down 2. I don't care. Thaddeus.
I'm going to step back, prepare an action to cast Spike Growth.
I fucking hate you.
A new one.
Okay, we're gonna call it there. Initiative done. They're gonna keep moving forward because they're kind of dumb. By kind of, I mean really dumb. And they're gonna die. All 295 that are in here are going to die in the spike growth. Ah. Good job, guys.
Thanks.
I mean, you alone killed like 14?
I got my 2 each turn.
There's what's more to do it.
Anyway. So we're going to the other side?
So is your thing that was taking care of basically everything that approached us deactivated now there, Div?
Yes? If that's how it works?
I don't know how it works, that's why I'm asking you.
Well, I don't know how it works.
No,
That's why
how
I'm
it works.
asking you.
I can go over and see. Start walking that way. This is
Do you end
concentration spell,
concentration
so-
on the spell?
I'm ending concentration on the spell.
Then it doesn't hurt you when you walk over it.
Yeah, no, it's gone.
Would you like to cast the spell again after saying that?
Don't give him that
tempt
idea.
me.
That's mean.
Why not? It's my job. What do you mean?
All right.
Literally my job to tempt you into doing stupid shit by presenting you with fun and/or weird things. What the fuck do you mean?
You know how
Yeah, but
weak I am to
that negatively
provocation?
affects me,
And?
All right.
so I don't want it to happen.
And?
Let's do a
It's not up to you.
quick perusal to make
I
sure
know.
none of these things had anything particularly important that we happen to see. We do not have time to search everybody. And then I guess we'll continue on forward. Also, if anyone can figure out some way to verify that we got this fucking many of them, that'd be cool, but I have no idea how you do that.
We can cut off their tails,
That's a lot.
cut off an ear,
That's still a
They
lot.
don't have ears.
take a scale.
Manageable. Do
Yeah,
it.
but
Oh,
if
wait.
you show up with like 100 scales, they'll just go, "You got that from one
Just
thing."
tell them to go to the fucking cave.
Shut up! You're not real, and you pipe up a lot.
Anybody got a spoon in a bag?
Okay, I have to state. I
Wait.
have to state that. No, hold on. I have to state this. It is now canon, Arik, because you keep saying these things. That is a voice in your head. Genuinely.
Yeah, but I've seen what
Saying
that man's
that.
crossbow can do, so I'm gonna choose to act like I don't.
No, you don't hear shit. Only Zeeg heard that.
Oh, I know, but Zeke
backing
keeps
to
talking to
things.
a random voice, but he has the fancy crossbow, so I'm gonna choose to act like he's not.
So what are you doing now,
Roll.
Zeeg? You fuck.
I got a
Take
question.
exactly as before.
Our climbing kit, did that come in like a little satchel bag or
What? Satchel? What?
like our climbing gear? Did that come in
No,
like
it's
a bag?
fucking rucksack. It's massive.
Wonder how many eyes can fit in this bag.
No, absolutely.
That is the way. It has 2 eyes. You pop their fucking eyes out, put them in a bag.
He's not wrong.
And then they gotta count them, which is funny.
Not wrong.
And in the 2 days it's going to take you to get back, not to mention however long it takes you to spelunk. They're going to long since rot like bad grapes.
Yeah, cut their tongues out.
Tongues are
Same
easy.
problem.
It can be rotten and stinky and still.
I'm proceeding forward a bit while they think this over.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
I can
I'm not
cut the
taking
tips
that
of
back,
the,
Arik.
I can cut like the tips
Stop
of the tails off.
interjecting. We're trying to talk in character.
Yeah, and now I have a reason to talk in character to you. Bitch. Anyway,
You ever notice how Zeke gets upset at nothing? Is that normal?
Have you seen the crossbow? Who cares if it's normal or not? It's our normal.
I don't want to question it.
Don't question
Shut
it.
up, because you're questioning it. Sorry.
And that's bad for your health if you question it. Because let's be honest, we don't quite know how stable of an individual he is. So better to just pretend it doesn't happen.
Yeah, you're right. So what do you think? Eyeballs or tongue?
What?
Eyeballs or tongue? Random gestures towards the lizards.
I mean, frankly, I don't know, and I don't care.
Do you not want a trophy? We can take the thumbs.
Not particularly.
I can scalp them.
No, you can't.
Do they not have scalps?
Like that, they don't.
I just gotta cut the parts over the eyes because it has ridges. And like, oh look, that's part of a head.
True.
I got yelled at, so I'm gonna shut up.
Probably easier just to send
What are you doing, Eric?
them back down here later.
Just looking forward to see what's in the immediate area after this. Not
Once you
like
get-
leaving
Once you
things too
get
far.
more toward where the guy was standing, when you first came down here, you see the other side. And it seems to, like, there's walls, but there's a opening similar to the one on the other side.
Nothing setting off any alarm bells in my head, is it?
No. Besides, holy shit, we've killed 300 fucking lizard things now.
There was a price on their heads.
There wasn't one?
Mm.
You were told, fucking find out what the hell was going on.
Oh, we should have let them rampage for a little longer, so it's to be a bounty for them.
Oh, I should get paid a pretty penny for at least this.
Well, the problem with bounties like this is they could deem, oh, well, you did your job. You just went a little overboard. I'm still going to pay you for the discovering what was there, not the extra.
We should let them rampage and kill a couple thousand people.
Well, there's not a couple thousand people in a fucking 100-mile area from where you are, so don't do that.
There aren't any more.
Anyway. Anything else, Zeeg?
Give them a minute, see if they have some sort of a general consensus as to what's going on. And then
Arguing as to whether thumbs, scalps, or eyes are the better idea.
Don't include me in this argument.
just moving
We're
forward to
there.
see what I can see. Not like going through the caverns, staying in the same chamber, but still.
You're staying in the same big chamber. If you're just walking around the edge of it, the only other exit is the one right in front of you, or basically almost directly across from the entrance that you came in. And other than that, this just seems to be a big ass sleeping area.
It
where
doesn't
they've
feel
just
like
set up.
strangely mirrored, does it?
What do you mean?
Like, it doesn't feel like exactly the same, just on the other side.
I wouldn't say a perfect mirror, but it does shrink down like the other side did.
Well, so long as it's not like, this is literally that.
Well, it's not, yeah, like I said, it's not literally that, but it's pretty close. It's as close as things digging through the ground can be.
Similar is fine. Exactly the same is wait a second.
Yeah.
Just circle
It's not
back
exact.
and wait for them to get done.
How long does the argument of what the fuck did we cut off out last?
Do I get my one spell slot I spent back?
That's what I'm asking, pretty much.
Just long enough to make me wonder what they taste like.
That doesn't answer my question, because that could be 5 minutes or that could be 5 days. I don't know.
Let's
How
go
long?
with the lower end of that and say 5 minutes, because then Zeke's absence would have been noticeable.
Yeah, Zeeg is
My lantern's
wandering
on, you
around.
can see me.
Yeah, he's right over there. You can see that he found the mouth of another entrance. Or exit, or whatever it is, because he doesn't go exploring it.
That means there could be more of them over there.
You know there's not more of them over there. Shut up.
It could be a really big one that couldn't fit through the passageway.
Do I know there's not more over there?
You did the primeval awareness the other day.
Those are the ones that have been able to leave. If it's a really fat one, it can't get through the thing.
Exactly. I would have no clue it's there.
Miles or some shit.
It only picks up humanoids. These things aren't that.
That's a completely different aspect of the ability.
I'm gonna stab you in the throat in a video game.
Primeval awareness is stupid in that it has two different ability sets added to it. One is take an action or take a minute.
It's
Your
fine.
thing within 5
I'll
miles.
figure it out the more you use it, or I
Yeah.
won't, and I won't care.
Fair enough. But yeah, if they didn't leave the cave, or I see any tracks, I don't know that they're there. Unless they're humanoid, which case I do know that it is.
Then you don't know. Fuck off.
So there might be more of them. Besides,
I hate you. Ow, I cut myself.
Just sitting on a rock over there.
the one thing Ranger has going.
What body part of you are you cutting off of these things?
We have not decided.
That's why I'm asking you to design.
Decide.
Kicking my feet.
They have humanoid hands, right?
They have 4 fingers that are much longer than normal human hands, and they have talons. I've
Do they
explained
have
it
one
like
that's
4
like-
times.
Yeah, but do they have like?
It's like raptor claws.
If I were to take one off, would they be able to tell it didn't come from the same creature, or the same body?
If you're asking if all 295 of them have the exact same claw that has the exact same deformation, that has the exact same cracking, no.
No. I mean, like, if I grab like what seems to be the one that like a thumb or something like that, or do they all? Do the fingers like all look the same? Like they all like.
Do they have a unique body part?
Does one look like you could tell like, oh, these are all right-sided? This finger like a thumb.
To use the raptor analogy, do they have the big claw?
Yeah. I could take a bunch of fingers and be like, oh, but that look that.
You're just taking 5 fingers from the same creature.
Yeah, that's what I was
only
getting at.
5.
They are here to make money.
I needed.
Look at Discord, and then imagine that Velociraptor hand that you see right there with 4 fingers. And their feet are the exact same as that. Like I explained when we first saw them.
So they don't have a unique feature. So we just take their noses.
I'm...
But they have 2 really big claws that look identical on either hand. It's not obviously a right
We'll
hand
just
or
take all the big claws.
left hand.
Okay, in that case, no, I do offer the apology. I thought you were taking advantage of the toe claw and saying they have unique features.
Oh, no.
No.
Not this character.
I hate my life. Have we decided on what we're going to cut off of this lizard now? Yay, nay, C,
Sounds like big toe.
no.
Sounds like all the big toes.
That's 600. No,
No, that's about right. 600 toes.
No, because 5 of them are mush. Because fireball.
I say we just snip the nips of the tails off then.
Yeah.
You asked me for a defining feature.
Yeah,
and you
but
went for the least defining feature on all of them.
something they only have one of.
But
that's the point, that they only have one of it, so we can't just get multiple from
Eric?
the same creature.
Hello.
just James to you, Arik, for just 2 seconds. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay?
We take 2 fingers from each hand.
I really am.
Finding right or left.
He just keeps talking. What the fuck are you taking from these fucking things? Because you want proof. When your proof could just as easily be, hey, I killed a whole bunch of things over there.
Hey, James.
Why would they believe that?
I started this.
I know. I know. That's why I'm apologizing to you.
No,
No, he started this debate.
I started this.
I know.
Why are you apologizing to me when I am the one that orchestrated what is currently happening?
You are the one who also has to deal with this shit over there. And I know that I start this shit a lot of the time, too. Because as you, being the one who started it on my end, I'm apologizing to you for starting it on your end. Make sense? Anyway.
Retroactive over here.
Shut up. I'm trying to get rid of the bad tidings. Okay? I am cursed. I'm trying to fix it. What are we doing? Last time. Because we have enough room for about 590. Or we have 590 things to grab, no matter what they are.
Sounds like a short rest to me.
Yes,
I agree.
it is.
Taking the fingers.
The finger?
Maybe a longer one. Stick 2 of them. Make one from each hand.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're taking 2 fingers, so 2 fingers from each, so 1,180 fingers.
You do that.
Do you have the space to carry that? Because you don't
Prison
have
wallet.
I don't think that can carry all of that. You can. Good on you, but
That's more biomass.
Well, I could just
than
dump
your
out the climbing
current
shit and
flesh
use it.
body.
I could dump out the
Climbing shit that we're about to use.
I can
Because you
climb
all
on someone
wanted to go
else's.
splunking.
I could just leave the climbing stuff and I'll just follow behind them.
Eric, I don't think he realizes how many 1,180 fingers actually is. Like how much that is.
I can leave them at a pile at the entrance or something.
You know what a pallet of concrete looks like?
Yes.
You're asking me to let you cut off a pallet of fingers. Does that make more sense now? That's the why I'm hesitant. Is that more along the lines of why the fuck I'm saying, hey, like, maybe that's not the best idea.
I can't take the tongue. I can't take their eyes.
My question is why? Why not?
You said they're rot.
Yes, they will. So will the fingers in 4 days. You're 2 days from town. You may take 2 days wandering around in this fucking cave system. Or more, for Christ's sake. Just tell me what you're gonna cut off. Make it a reasonable number, and let's move.
Let's take like 100. Like I'm just gonna take like 100 and be like, hey, there's a lot more.
I was about to say, or don't cut anything off, or cut part of the things off, and go, Listen, there's a whole lot more back there. Go look for yourself. That cave is clear. Because that makes sense. You can cut one off and say, hey, there's a whole bunch of things that have one of these.
Oh, so we take the whole head of one of them and say, hey, there's
Yeah!
a whole lot of these.
Look at that!
But also, we won't get credit for all of them because we'll just say there weren't as many as there were.
You're not going to get cut off anyway. I'm going to explain that. If the guildmaster wants to be a total dick, he can
We're in
just say,
human territory. Half of us aren't human.
yeah, but they just think you're slaves. It's fine. This is the mercenary company or mercenary kingdom, so you're fine. Nobody cares here.
So long as one of us is nearby, anyway.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're now somebody else's. Anyway. So are we just taking on one head and saying, hey, there's a whole bunch of these? 1 foot? A gizzard? What are we doing?
Do they
I
have
guess the
lizards?
head works.
No. They do not have gizzards.
Relaxing against a nice empty part of the cave wall.
Eric,
What?
roll a d100.
Sure.
You know what happened the last time you had him roll a D100?
I know what happened the last time I had him roll a d100.
I got a 21.
Nothing happens. Good. Medina, you're the one who's wanting to cut something off.
I'll take the head.
Okay. Cutting a head off, putting it in the bag. Got it. Done. Going to the next part. Nobody has ever been really spelunking in this party.
I have.
Their life is
Motherfucker, your whole goddamn
cave.
cave system was made before you were born.
Fucking just means you're going through caves. And I've gone through lots of caves.
I hate
Got
you.
you there.
I fucking hate you. Oh my god.
Hate him all you want. He's right.
Going to the going to the pit. Now, I need everybody, as they try to hook themselves up. You can roll with advantage because each and every one of you are helping each other because you're all part of a group and you seemingly somewhat like each other. Roll.
Oh no.
Shut the fuck up. Roll a survival with advantage.
Just saying, they did kind of shoot at me, and one almost blew me up.
You fall down the 1,600-foot pit and die.
You were very much not in explosive range.
You were very fine.
Somebody cuts your rope and you die. Roll on your character. God damn it.
Well, James, I got a
Yep,
natural
that's
1 and a natural 20.
There are only 1s and 20s. Yeah.
I too got a natural 1, and then a 5
Oh,
for a total of 7.
cool.
I 3 got a natural 1.
Jesus Christ.
I got an 18 for 24.
I am the balance. Little did you know.
I got a 13 and a nat 20.
I rolled a natural 1 and a 20. I rolled a natural 1 and a 5. I rolled a natural 1 and an 18.
At least we're consistent.
Yeah, but you, God damn it, Medina, you could have lied to me and said the lower one was a natural 1. God damn it. I would have loved it. Isn't it great? You could have lied and I'd have been happy.
Flying doesn't solve anything.
It would have made me laugh more.
It does, however, mean that this confirms that the climbing gear is responsible for 3 of our continued existence.
Yes.
So I need Caleb
No.
to make an athletics check to climb down this.
I'm better at those.
That's fine. The survival was to make sure
Nat
you
20.
could make your shit.
Nat 2024. The same dice I got the Nat 1. Balance restored.
So we had 3 natural 20s and 3 natural 1s. Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm crying. I'm fucking crying. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, you all climb down and set yourselves up to be able to climb back out of this 1,600-foot drop. With all of your lights going and everything as it stands, Arik, roll a perception check. Sorry, Zeeg. Because you're the one with the 120-foot magical, non-magical dark vision.
I offer you a 9.
You,
Solid.
even with a 9, you see movement.
There's a
You can't
something.
tell which way it's going or
Somewhere.
where it went, but you saw it.
Be on alert.
What's up? What's everybody else doing?
Climbing down, apparently.
No, everybody's already down. God damn it.
I'm taking my little dragon friend from his little harness I made for him. I ate my mouth.
So, like, what exactly does that thing do?
Does he need to do anything?
Not necessarily, it's just... Thus far, there have been instances where I would have thought I would have seen it do something, and it just kind of... It's like a dog.
Didn't.
Except it's not like a hunting dog.
Useful?
I'm sorry that we both had the same fucking thought.
I'm not.
Oh,
There's lots of things, like... There's gonna
I'm
float.
stifling back a laugh.
That's not a good idea.
That's not a good idea.
That's not a good idea.
There's a lot of light where y'all are, right? Because lanterns and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope so for my sake.
Okay.
Forward.
So yeah, he does lots of things, like spit up acid,
Oh,
or fire, or ice.
so is it kind of like a personal chef then?
No? No? What type of chef would need fire or ice?
Most.
Well, for him specifically, I was talking about the acid.
Or lightning?
Get it back.
No, I use my own acid. How would I use his acid?
Don't know, might taste different.
Have you ever tried his acid?
Why would I ever try his acid? It's his acid.
Well, I think you have enough body
Yeah, but
parts
maybe
to
it tastes
test
good.
it out.
Maybe it tastes
Not
better than
wrong.
your acid.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
While y'all are walking
That's kind of
around,
weird.
the ground is unnaturally flat where you are. And upon closer inspection, when you look at it, it seemingly looks paved with what appears to be 10 foot by 10 foot man-made pavers. Like stone, flat stones.
Now, when you say man-made, do you specifically mean human or just standard
not
bipedal
natural.
creation? Okay.
It is not natural. It is made in the shape that it is in. Because where that 10 foot by 10 foot pave is, there's a little bit of a gap, and then there's another 10 foot by 10 foot. And that's all throughout this place.
Well, that seems...
That's old and worn, but it is very much not natural.
Well, that seems purposeful. Anybody have any ideas what this is about?
Old human house settlement.
Oh, I forgot to mention, at the bottom, because I wanted to get done with the fucking hole, because oh my god, 3 1s and 3 20s was crazy. At the bottom of the hole, there was a 50-foot gap between the bottom of the hole and the floor where you have left a rope. So you can climb back out of this fucking place. Just making sure that is also there and you were aware of it. So the ceiling is 50 feet above you.
Additionally, it doesn't look like they like to make support pillars. So that's a little scary.
They belong to those spicy humans.
Huh?
Spicy humans? They like digging holes. Carry weapons that look like this with like a pickaxe or ore and iron.
I'm trying to determine if he's done a racism or if he actually means something different. And if he has done a racism, what ones are spicy?
I was about to ask the same question because lizards can't. They're not affected by capsaicin, which is what spice comes from.
They weren't literally spicy, their meat was alcoholic. Hence, spicy.
I have no idea what you mean on a couple fronts. But if you see something that looks familiar, speak up.
It could spin a little bit. Or no. Whoever wants to. Because you're looking around now. It's a little more needed to look around. Roll a perception check. Anybody and everybody can roll this one. Because you're all trying to keep an eye out.
15.
Okay. Nobody else wants to roll one?
I'm doing math, and I'm doing math poorly.
Carry the 2.
15.
Okay. Eric, would you like to roll another one as well, or no?
20 total.
I mean, you didn't have to. Because they got it with a 15. I'm just seeing if everybody saw it.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. So, you see something move rather quickly. Not immensely quickly, but it's one of those things where when you speak about it, it pops into existence because you're thinking about it and paying attention to it. And there's a pole, like one of the support pillars that Zeeg was mentioning before. But the bad part about that pole existing is there's about a 15-foot long bone snake coming down the pole or the support pillar. Like, it has no meat, it's just bone, but it's moving, and it's moving towards you. Roll initiative.
What's the approximate distance?
Right fucking there, about 40 feet, if that.
Shimata.
Do I still have the elemental weapon thing from Arik?
It only lasts 10 minutes.
No.
I'd say only. Fucking, it lasts 10 minutes, but...
Gotta ask.
No, I was
Gotta
about to say, you say only.
Gotta know how many d8s to grab for when I start blasting.
Oh no, it's a bonus action. Fucking...
Hot damn, alright. That's pretty good. Hello, welcome back. Roll initiative.
There appears to be a naga of the bone variety. Not identified thusly in character, but you know what that is.
We all know what that is.
I didn't know what that was.
You could have kept your mouth shut, Arik.
3.
Hey! Are we just ignoring how we do things here?
Roll initiative.
He
I
rolled
didn't. I
it.
usually do the thing that Arik does. You can drop to 20.
Oh, I thought you already had gone and I thought I came back.
No!
Say again.
Bad.
25 to 20.
22.
23.
Hey, shut up by now. 15.
I was 19.
I really need to figure out some way to divide that 25 to 16 area just a bit more.
What you got, Arik? Because you're the last one.
6.
Cool.
Nice.
Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you.
I'm
just
the
take it back
first
and-
person next turn.
So at the top of the round, the lovingly named Bone Naga goes.
Mm.
Let's see. I need my phone.
Oh hey, the pseudo-Egyptian one actually makes sense here. Just snake.
Shut up! Shut up, Arik!
What?
Shut up!
What?
Shut up!
I didn't do nothing.
Yes, you did!
I'm innocent.
You are not. Yeah. Medina,
Yes.
make a wisdom save.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. That's another one. What, Jesus Christ.
The what?
Not 20
Cool.
or a 24.
Cool. Okay. And it moves 30 feet forward toward you. It is now 10 foot in front of you. Your turn, Medina.
I would like to rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit it with my giant rock with Strike of the Fire Giant.
Okay.
Uh, yep. Is a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Up in a D10. Sit down. Do I need to split the damage or nope?
Nope.
Alright, that's gonna be a. That's gonna be 19 damage total.
Okay. Caleb, you're up.
So how far
Unless
away
there's
is
anything
it
else, Medina.
from me?
That's all I can do.
Now, what were you saying, Caleb? Sorry.
How far away is it from me specifically?
Wow.
Because I'm not sure how we...
Technically, 12 feet. So 10 feet.
Okay.
Because of how big it is, it's 10 feet from basically everybody.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. Like 10 feet if I can.
Sure. You can, but I'm gonna hit you.
Oh, then never mind. That's for me. That's for me.
I mean, technically, you don't know it can hit you, but sure, I'll allow it.
I mean, good point. I'm doing it anyway because I want to.
Okay.
And because
Let's
that
match
means
you.
Medina's in there.
Ooh. 19 on a die for a 24.
Ow, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Doot.
Omega having a +5 totals feels real low.
Yeah. Piercing damage. And an additional 12 poison damage.
Ow.
Don't ask where the poison comes from.
I mean, I assume it comes from the thing.
How? When it's nothing but bone.
Don't worry
Doesn't
about
have any poison glands or sacs or any of that.
it. Well, no, it got a poison bone.
Fair.
Anyway, I'm back now. Pew pew. Unnatural 20 for the first one.
Got it.
And then 16 for the next.
16 hit. Hits. 15 hit earlier. Roll that damage, sir. Your 2d8. Or whatever the hell it is.
That is the exact number. First shot's 19. Second shot is 14.
19
Gonna
and 14.
Dragon's Friend's reaction to add some damage onto that. Why
Can you
not?
add it to somebody else besides your own?
Yep.
Sure.
It's anyone within 30 feet.
Roll it.
That's 7 damage.
19.
total of 40.
Total of 40.
Corrosive type.
Easy math. It's not looking good.
I want a bonus action surge.
Sure.
This
That's
thing's
a
scary enough. to
Free
warrant
action,
it.
it's not a bonus action.
Shush your mouth.
I was gonna take his bonus action, but okay.
I have nothing else to use as a bonus action, Eric. Doesn't matter.
A lot.
I'm not
of
using
your,
second wind. I'm not using.
I mean,
second
no, a
wind.
lot of your grit die things are bonus action.
Neither of those are gonna help me here. I don't think I need advantage. This thing's not holding something for me to disarm it.
Man, and I wanted to lightning bolt everybody too.
Holy shit. That's 2 nat 20s.
It's dead.
Pew pew.
Yeah, it only had 64 health.
I don't know
And
if I can
you already
do
did.
64.
You already did 59 to it.
Oh yeah, you know.
So the bull naga crumples and falls to the ground.
Gun good.
Yeah, gone real good. Now what?
We need a trophy, of course.
Jesus Christ.
That head is bigger than you are.
In
What's
this
the
case, I
fangs?
just want to take his fangs. Yeah.
You can take one of them. Sure. Which one? It has all of its teeth are its fangs,
I'll take one.
and it has looks like 12, 14 maybe.
14 teeth isn't too many. Plus too
I
many
just-
for me to take, but
I just want to take one that's big enough to be turned into a dagger.
same. Unless there's a pair that are bigger than the other, or if any of them are bigger than the other.
Not really. They're about this. They're all. Some of them are like a couple of them are bigger, and then a couple of them are smaller. But I mean, not really anything noteworthy. There's no like two massive ones like on normal snakes.
Just want to take one that's big enough to be turned into a dagger.
For you, good sir, any of them are.
Yeah, you're right. All of them are daggers.
Cletus, come over here. Let me take a look at the wound you got
Okay.
as I get out my little medic's kit.
I'll sit down on the floor.
Just to make sure I don't fucking hurt you more than I... Okay, it's not a nat one. You receive... 10 healing points.
Woo! Not fucked up. No longer bloody.
I should have made it a spirit naga. Yeah.
The fuck you mean should have? You still can.
Just
It rises. Okay.
Oh. So what are we doing?
anything else in this room?
Well, it's basically a...
motherfucking room. So I don't know.
I think so.
This is a worrying amount of cavern, honestly. Like, enough that I'd really rather not go deeper myself. But, you guys are adventuring, so have fun.
I mean, I would like to check this room, and then I think I'm going to call it a day.
I feel like this room is as big as the freaking field. And by that I mean the prairie.
Fair point.
I mean, this
In
seems
that
to be
case,
working.
I'm good to go. That thing hurt, and I don't want to see what else lies beyond this.
Well, I'm not convinced there aren't more of those in the pillar.
On each pillar.
Yeah, I don't really want to deal with many more of those.
But we don't have anything else that's in range that we can see at the moment. So we can either go look at the pillar, or we can just pick a direction and hope we don't get lost. Or just head back to the leaving hole.
We can't get lost.
Why not? This is smooth ground, and it's
I
all
don't
pretty
remember
much
where we are.
machined the same.
But it's technically still a cave, so he's not wrong.
I'll just remember where we are.
I want to kill myself.
If you feel like you have somewhere you want to go, Div, just start that way, we'll follow behind.
I just wanted to look at this one pillar. That's all I really wanted to. I gotta see what's down here.
As you go over to the pillar, Arik, I must ask, did you take Eyes of the Runekeeper?
I mean, I had it, then I got rid of it, and I don't know if I picked it back up.
Arik, I need to know if you took Eyes of the Runekeeper.
You will wait until I find my list. It appears that I still have it.
Cool. Okay. So you walk over to the pillar, and as is weird for people who don't have a written language, but they write things down in weird ways anyway, pictographs and things like that exist on this pillar telling stories. And basically, long story short of it, that thing has ruled over this land for how long? As you're counting it up, you get past 1 millennia. No, 2 millennia. No, 3 millennia. 4? 5. No way. And you just... one entity has ruled that land for seemingly at least 6 millennia.
I guess no insurrectionist ever had 4 bullets in a rock.
But its form was different, if you'll let me finish. Its form was much different than the form you see before you today. It doesn't say how or what happened, but there was some sort of cataclysmic-esque event. Oh, I don't know, roughly 500 years ago, give or take. And it and all its people were wiped out. So far as the last pictograph seemingly states. But this used to be an ancient underground civilization of untold wealth and majesty. Or whatever that's worth.
Which then gets summarized as, it seems they had some sort of old snake king here for a bit, according to all these things. And then a few hundred years ago, they all died.
They just died.
Seemingly some sort of a bad thing happened, but it's not going into too many details as to what. Also, with the inclusion of this cavern here, I'm willing to bet that the other cave is in fact connected. Just, somewhere else.
I'm gonna stop playing with that now.
We have to go clear out the other cave too.
I'd say the surface part probably, but I'd imagine they want to send people to investigate this giant hollow mess.
More shinies if you do it yourself.
More shinies, you say? I can't hear you, voice.
God.
I love you, Caleb.
You're dead.
I love you, Caleb.
Thanks.
I just, from the background, heard, for the love of God.
It's not even what I said.
It was seemingly, it was a same context, God damn it.
I'm not dying for this man to get $2 extra, alright?
Let's just get back with whatever the fuck it is he got from those other lizard things and a bit of this giant ass skeletal serpent. See what they give us and then see if they also want us to have to go to the other cave, given that, you know, this fucking thing exists.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Sounds okay.
Okay. Just leaving?
Sounds about right.
Alright. I'll rip that page out, throw all the treasure into the dirt, and we leave the cave.
The treasure. Adventure.
Everybody roll athletics to exit out the top of this, or exit out the rope. Rope is hard to climb.
Hooray, it's not complete garbage. $16.
6.
19. Oh, wait. I had to make a harness for Dragon Friend too.
You're just not getting a good grip, Cletus. You're just not.
Balance rolls back over from the double nat 20s.
It's just not happening. You keep trying and it's not working.
I want to give him a boost.
You've already climbed up.
Hey, this rope's slippery. Help?
Dirt on your hands.
There's some dirt on your hands as she just keeps climbing.
I can go back down and help him up.
I mean, I'll look for some dirt. I'll put some dirt on my hands.
Sure. Roll again. Why not?
A 21.
There you go. Apparently it worked. You got better grip now. You start
Doesn't
climbing.
It works. Makes sense.
Does that count as a help action?
No, it does not.
It should. It should.
Does not give advantage. Break off.
I'm afraid you need 3 levels of rogue for that. Go into
I'll get there in 3
mastermind.
levels. I'm not doing it.
Anyway. Everybody climbs the 1,600-foot drop. It's a hell of a lot longer to climb up than it is down, surprisingly.
To who?
It's painstaking to all of you because you've never really done this before in
But
character.
it's not surprising.
Shut up.
Gravity.
It takes probably twice as long to climb out as it did to climb down. But you do eventually make it out. And then you'll make your way out of the cave, back to the car, and I'm assuming back to town.
Unless big guy's on fire.
I mean, he has a fire going. He's been gone for a little while.
That's not being on fire.
Like, he just got everything set up, and like he's got some rabbit sticks in the ground. And you walk out of the cave, and he goes, "Oh, wait." And he points at the food. I don't understand what the fuck you just said.
That's reasonable.
Good. And he just sits down and waits for his food to get cooked. And then after that, you pile back into the cart and head back to town. And when we reach town, that's what we'll call it, because I have a cutoff time.
Yeah.
Can we turn in the various things and know if we have to send ourselves back to the other fracking cave before?
Because you did so well cleaning out the first one. They would like it if you went back and cleaned out the next one. Especially if there's more of those things and they point at the head. Because they don't give a fuck about the teeth. They say, "Oh, cool, you found some old rotting teeth. I don't care. Go away."
These aren't for them. The teeth are for me.
Well, they're also informed of the whole giant-ass empty structure and bone naga.
Except you don't know what a bone naga is.
Giant-ass snake made of bone.
Yeah. Anyway. Itchy nose. They just say, "Okay, cool, you killed it. Whatever, we don't care. Good job." I don't want rotting teeth. Jesus Christ.
The teeth aren't for you, motherfucker. They're for me.
Okay. Good. Glad. Here, 100 gold to separate between the rest of you. Figure it out. Good job clearing out the cave. We're proud of you. If we can verify that you killed the 300 that you say you killed, then we'll divvy out more from there. But that's going to take time so we can verify it. If you wouldn't mind, go clear out the other one. Anyway, with that, we'll call it there. Closing statements?
How important are these guys?
Guildmaster of the entire guild of this current little town you're in. So kind of.
Okay.
The giver of shinies, because you're not getting shinies anywhere else here.
But if he takes him out, he gets all of his shinies immediately.
Probably not true.
Maybe he's fine where he's storing all the
They had a
shinies.
whole lot more shinies in the other place. I mean, what?
Man, probably has a bank account somewhere.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Exactly. Anyway, violence solves all your problems. That's my closing statement.
Cool. We out yet?
Alrighty. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.